don't know how fast you're going.
I'm going fast. Ho! Hey, everybody. How's everything going? Hey. It's a brand new day on Gilliam Farm. Gilliam Farm.
Gilliam Farm.
Gilliam Farm.
Gilliam Farm.
Hey, let's look in here and see who all's here. We've got Joe Fix It For You, 6:31 this morning. 6:31 this morning. It says got snack cakes ready. Ooh.
Did you guys, are y'all surprised? It's 7 p.m.
Yep, it's 7 o'clock. We went
Central
early.
Time,
We went early. Rainey's went earlier. We went earlier. And it's because, 8 o'clock's pretty late for some of you guys, and we're just trying to.
It's pretty
we're
late.
just trying
for
to
me.
make it easier.
It's
for
pretty
everybody.
late for me.
So anyway, let's see who else here. There's Xander. Hi, Xander. Good to see you, sir. Xander, he tries to be everywhere all the time. I mean, yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
Squirrel, give me a kiss. And then we got Jessie's girl at Lazy Days Ahead. She says, woohoo, I get to sit down for a little while. Got my blizzard to enjoy.
Well, that's mighty nice of Jessie. Let you sit down, sister.
Man, look at that. A blizzard.
That sounds
Holy
good.
cow. And let's see. She did that at 6:39. So right now she's got a cup of some kind of milk with some cookie and some really.
It's a blizzard. Those are those ones they hand it to you upside down, I think, and it shouldn't fall out. And if it does,
they hand it to you upside down.
I think they do. I think they do that, and then I think they before they hand it to you, they do this, show you, and then they get back to you.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And then let's see here. I've got a Star Crunch for intermission, Swiss cake roll for the finale.
I thought you were done with those.
And I said, I have some
cosmic
brownies.
Has a whole box of cosmic brownies.
Well, it ain't all. I've got, Reese's too. But anyway. So there is Neil.
Did you see the video I posted?
No, I didn't.
From
there is Neil. I did not see it. And there is Garden Fresh Homestead from Australia. Howdy.
Y'all like my new hat? It's mine.
And then let's see here. There is in Garden Fresh Homestead. You said YouTube is playing games with your comment.
Like when you comment on our
what's
videos?
What's it doing? And then we've got Jessie at Lazy Days Ahead with Jessie and Lisa. And there's Scotty from Lone Cross, #MTP. And there's Rainy Ridge. Howdy, Rainy Ridge.
Tina.
Eric and Tina, good to see you.
And Tina had a birthday not too
and
long
there's
ago.
Paul Case. Hey, Paul Case.
Hey, Paul Case. Get you one.
Get you one. Get you one.
What are you drinking out of yours?
I have no idea. Whatever you put in it. And then there's Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank, and that's Tamara and David. Welcome. There's James Hall. James Hall got his surgery date. He's all scheduled
like November 29th or something?
20th.
Is it 20th?
20th. Yep.
All right, for Thanksgiving. It's a still trap up there, isn't it? Me, it's like, let's see how that works out for you.
Jennifer Ocean Homestead. I ain't scared. There's Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Welcome. Musgrave Family Farm. Good to see you here. And then we have, let's see here.
Joe Jacobson.
Hey, there's Lori Carp.
Hey, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Joe Jacobson.
Good to see you. And there is Joe Jacobson. Hello, prayers and blessings, all from Iowa.
Iowa's just in Iowa.
Now, I know one thing. If Troy comes in here tonight, he's going to tell us all about you've got those seeds somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. He's going to tell us what we need to do.
He is?
Yes.
He sent us a letter.
I know, but he said, call me. So
I would prefer him to tell us directly.
So anyway, and there's Teresa Jukowitz.
Hey, Teresa J.
Yeah.
Hello,
we switched that this time, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, because I like to say Teresa Jukowitz.
Yeah, you like to say Jukowitz.
Jukowitz.
And then there's Lori's Prepping for Heaven.
Lori.
Hi, Lori. Good to see you. And then let's see here. We have Let's see. Everybody's telling everybody hello.
Wait a minute.
Hello,
Ready?
hello, hello.
Wait a minute.
Hey, there's Dale. 9-Acre
Hey,
Family Store. Dale and Lisa.
Dale and Lisa. Hey, you know what we forgot?
What?
Chillin with
Oh.
the Gilliams. Let's just like do it. You know, chillin' with the Gilliams. Bum bum bum. Okay.
So
There's
yeah, Lori
Neil
says
at
it's
church.
8 o'clock there, but it's not 8 o'clock here.
Y'all like the new time?
So,
I do.
But anyway, hey, there's Leonard Mountain
Hey,
Homestead.
Amy. And there is Neil at Treasure Hunter.
Amy and Chris.
Amy and Chris.
And then we have, let's see here. Good to see you. Yep. And Rainy Ridge sent them here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric and Tina.
Like I said, I think it was Tina's birthday just a few days ago. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Happy birthday to you. No one wants to hear that. I sing better than you at church.
Do you sing like Pee Wee Herman at church too?
No, I do not. Happy birthday to you.
So let's see
Hey,
here.
Scotty.
We
Phoebe Herman. Thanks.
Hey, there's Nan and 9-Acre. Well, that's what it was. Boom, boom, boom. That was Pee Wee Herman. And there's Lisa. Nan
And
and
it's a
9-Acre.
Reese's peanut butter cup liter too. Oh, you're killing me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I gotta do something, guys.
Yeah. We need a blizzard. Or a chocolate shake.
No,
or
we
something.
don't.
Not
You
a
eat-
chocolate shake, a vanilla shake. I like vanilla.
Chocolate.
I
Ice
really
cream's
like
gross.
vanilla.
Chocolate's just gross.
And there's Beth. Hi,
Hey,
BNS Odyssey.
Unless it's a Mr. Good Bar. I like those. And I like the plain Hershey's chocolate. But it's all bad for you. It's
Yeah.
all just bad.
There you go. There's Troy Sutton. Hey there, y'all. Hope Christine found your
Yeah, I know
morels.
exactly where they're at.
She knows exactly
They're where
where
you
they're
told me
at.
to put
I don't
them.
know where they're at, but she knows.
It's
where
because
they're
you
at.
have no memory.
Okay, so we have them.
Well, you do.
Everything's cool.
I know
Everything's
exactly where
good.
they're at.
She said there's a letter in there describing everything we need to do. So, and he said it's time to do it.
I know.
He says time.
So I'll do it
So we
tomorrow.
need to get it done.
We probably need to do some of where the cattle are and
do
stuff.
it.
Hey, I'm not the problem here. I was gone all week for work. You could have done it then.
Do it.
I work on my garden.
Do it. Do the thing. Blizzards are either bad snowstorms or really thick milkshakes, is what Joe Jacobson says.
Yep.
Done with the wax brownies, moving on to something different. You know,
Johnny,
I'll tell you what,
I saw something over there when I got home.
there's a few things that actually go good in a deer stand. And I think what's that one with it's kind of like a cookie with a center. What do they call that? It's like an oatmeal cookie with a cream filling in the center of it.
Don't you even tell me you like them.
Why?
Because you always told me you don't like oatmeal. You don't like oatmeal cookies.
I don't like, but for the deer stand, they would actually be, because they don't crunch, they don't make any sound whatsoever. I mean, that sound, but
yeah, they're gonna make sounds.
You broke it.
Okay, I need to throw it away.
Give me that. God.
Here's a whole nother bottle.
Do you see that? You're just throwing them around. Where's that other one? Holy cow.
Don't make me use my spoon
Oh
on you.
my
This
goodness.
is my precious.
Chat is
Precious.
jumping. So let's see here. Where did you get that there hat? Where did you get that there hat?
No what?
Where'd you get your hat?
Who's asking?
Amy.
I got it off Etsy. The lady had it specially made and it has my name on it.
That keto diet must have ruined Johnny. It did. It ruined me. It ruined me, James.
And then it says
And there's Sean at Let's Trade Paint. Live by faith, grow in grace, walk in love. Yep, that's an awesome hat.
I know. Thank you very
You
much.
need to start bending it though. You know.
No, it's supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be like that. It's exactly the way it's supposed to be shaped.
Okay.
It's like a cowboy
It's
hat.
kind of like a flat bill.
It's kind
Flat bill cowboy hat.
no.
Hey, there's Chris. Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead. Welcome,
There's
welcome.
Angie.
Hey, Angie.
I can
Good
do
to
that.
see you.
Okay, I got something in the mail today.
What'd you get? What'd you get? And where'd you find it?
Jesse and Lisa and Toby sent it to me.
Where'd you find it?
On the table.
Okay.
You brought it in.
It wasn't on the chicken coop.
And Angie, is Tony in here? Just I gotta go get something. Ow, ow. I'm too old for this. Ow.
Get my brownie off the floor over there while you're over
me.
there. Bite me. So there's Rivers and Roots Outdoors, and I know who that is. That is Josh. And Josh they are back down south, y'all. Back down south.
We're good?
Well, that's what I understood.
I don't think so.
Okay. Okie dokie. He'll let us know. He'll let us know what's going on. There's Dot Roper. Howdy, Dot Roper. Good to see you. And we have, let's see here. We have going on down through the chat. Everybody's telling everybody hello. And Christine's in there going, dang it. You two deleted my comment. That's why I wrote, did you delete my comment? Oh, okay. That was you. No, I don't delete any comments. I leave them up. Good or bad. Comment stays. And the only way I would delete a comment is if it was so bad that, you know, if it had a lot of curse words and stuff like that in it, yeah, I'd get rid of it. But if it's just a normal comment, even if you're telling me, hey, your cow's got flies on it.
Hey, you look like a good one.
No.
I couldn't find it. But
Don't be talking.
I'm being silly. But,
no. Your cow's got flies on it. Yes, cattle.
Yeah, apparently that freaks people
flies
out.
on them. They get
Dang,
flies on them. It's unbelievable that they somehow get flies on them.
I think Danny's got a lot of girlfriends out there.
He's got a lot of girlfriends.
You sure is being sweet to them.
He is.
He's very much loves his ladies.
Hey there, Rochelle. Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Rochelle.
Paul Case Farms.
There's Sean.
Yep.
Okay, so first of all, I forgot to say this. Thank you, Jesse and Lisa and Toby. This is very precious. Thank you. You know I love my books.
And so what were you looking for? Hey, there's Janae. Howdy, Janae.
So
good to see you.
Tony the other night was showing off his Dixondale onion catalog, and I found one. I found mine on top of the chicken coop. No, it was on my desk.
So you can't find it now?
I can't find it now.
Okay. Uh-oh. It was a pretty good birthday. Eric bought her a sawmill. Eric bought her a sawmill. That's a good birthday. That's a real good birthday.
Yeah, I'd like to have one.
Thanks, Gilliam Farms, for advertising for me with my cups. Hey, these are cool cups, guys. You know, if you don't have one of these, get a hold of Paul Case.
His wife makes these.
Paul will just send you one.
I think his wife has a business now going, so she could I don't know, maybe she'd do your logo. I know I saw where she was doing Rainy Ridges.
But that is a beautiful cup.
Mm-hmm.
We are
going with me to church in the morning.
We are excited about them. We love those things. Nope, need some root beer to go with this vanilla ice cream. That's right. I bet we are so far behind. We're like 5 minutes behind.
That is gross. Why are you talking about floats and root beers?
I have some banana cream pudding in the fridge, but no ice cream in the freezer. Did you turn the light off in the Honda when you got home?
Yes, Joey.
Can you imagine that? Don't be No. My brownies are going to have floor rash all over. Oatmeal cream pie. That's it. Oatmeal cream pie. We are so far behind. Everybody is going, there's whoopie pie. Then we got.
I'll take one of the broken. Hey, Dale. Here, Dale.
Quit.
Very short, Dale. I got your brownie here. Don't tell me quit.
Well, don't be throwing my brownies.
They may be thrown in the trash.
Oh, there's Arlene. There is Kelly, Rebel at Heart. Good to see you. And thank you guys for coming in. We're just having a good old time
look
tonight.
At Jesse said that hat is beautiful, just like Christy. No, I'm not pretty, but thank you. Did pretty hat though. I like it.
So
I can wear it like this, like I'm cool.
Incoming duck for covers.
What was that show? Like the spy.
It's like going to Lambert's with a throw rope. Man, we're finally just getting to that point.
Only do inappropriate.
I'm gonna run down to it.
No,
it
it's
would
my
have
shirt.
to be really naughty for us to have a comment removed. That's right. It
really naughty. Like really
Hey,
naughty.
there's two old people on the couch.
Hey,
Good to see you. Good to see you.
I gotta go back and watch y'all. I didn't get to watch you this morning, but
how come?
I'm glad it's because
because you were sleeping.
Because I drove all day yesterday. I drove 14 hours straight in the rain, in the dark. I can't see. It was not good. Will not be doing that ever again. Anyway, but I will watch replay.
Amy says they don't have a Paul Case cup. All you do is get a whole Paul.
Only $49.99 today only.
Uh-oh.
Got special going.
So this is the bottom. Dale says this is the bottom.
No,
I did. I made it. I got there. We got it. Okay. Awesome.
Okay, fine.
And Dot's saying I don't have a Paul Case Farms cup. And everybody say hi to my grandson, Jesse. He is excited. That's awesome. Hey, hi, Jesse.
Who's grandson?
That's Angie's.
Oh, hi, little Jesse.
Howdy.
I didn't know she had a grandson named Jesse. So
Christine can do long road trips as long as there is no involved driving in the rain or the dark, which she had both of last night.
There's our son, Josh. Yeah, it was not a very good evening, but I didn't get upset.
Did we try the honey yet? Have you used any of the honey in anything yet?
Not yet.
We feel horrible.
No.
She's got to make, if she'll make a biscuit, I'll try the honey.
I'll make you a biscuit Monday.
Thank you. I won't be here. God, how cruel is that? I won't even be here.
I will.
She's going to make me biscuits on the day I'm not here.
Okay, next time you're here, I'll make you biscuits.
The next time I'm here. Okay.
I need notice
so
when you'll be
like
here.
Wednesday night. So
yeah, I'll be around. You know what? If you come home Wednesday night and you have gotten me some deer meat, I will make you deer steaks like you like, mashed potatoes, gravy, homemade biscuits. Green
Josh is saying, "Oh my goodness, come on now!" When y'all, because we haven't eaten any of the honey.
I know. I'm sorry, sweet.
We are
horrible.
We are horrible. I'll tell you the thing about it is I can't eat just honey. I have to have it on something. And I like to have it on a biscuit. Do I ever get a biscuit? If we have visitors, I might get a biscuit. Anybody? No, not Great Value biscuits either. So we got Andale Homestead in the house. Hey. Andale, we love our, these spoons and stuff. I ran them through the dishwasher and they still did good, And then, we got this squirrel and all that stuff, but they're doing good. Yeah.
Okay, tell Josh. Oops, I accidentally stepped on one of your brownies.
Stepped on my brownie.
Okay, Josh.
Where are the brownies? Are they still laying on the floor over there?
Yes,
holy cow. Oh, all my brownies are on the floor over there now.
I am slacking. It's called. Okay, first of all, the shipping department at Gilliam Farms, I'm dealing with them. They've gone on strike. They just want at least minimum wage. Why is this scratch on my table?
I have no idea. I didn't do it.
Well, I didn't do it.
Well, I didn't do it. Oh. I have no idea, but I didn't do it. So look at her, fixated, guys. She's just fixed.
There's this big gouge on my table. I promise. I leave.
And I don't touch anything over here. I have not done anything. Promise. Not touched it. So frozen meat will scratch a table. It was the brownies. Hey, Reverend Dream, how you doing? And then let's see here. Look at her. Her demeanor totally changed. Totally changed because of this. My scratch, and I can't even see it.
It is going through the top layer of epoxy. Or
I
what
can't even see it.
Well, that's part of the problem there, dude.
I can't see it.
Johnny, look at it. Look at it. It's glowing.
I don't see it. Oh, you can see it from there, but you can't see it from over here. From where I'm at, you can't see it. So you just need to sit here.
No, we just need to take care of our stuff.
You rub a little oil on that, it'll be just fine.
In this economy, you can't.
Listen at her. She's got fixated now. It's over. It's over. All right, bye. Guys, it was fun having you on.
Take care of what you have.
It was fun.
Take care of what you have. It's called
That's probably what it is. You keep reaching over here, grabbing, you scratched it.
No, there's no way.
You are the only one reaching over
Johnny,
here.
it didn't just happen.
I didn't do it. I'm telling you, I didn't.
Okay, well, we got a ghost that lives in this house that does things to our furniture. That's all I'm going to say.
Scratch. Oh my gosh.
I bet you wouldn't like that GTO scratch.
That GTO gets scratched every time we take it. It got way more scratch than that on it.
I didn't put those there.
Well, I didn't either. This can't have nice stuff. It was the bear.
You can't have nice stuff. You cannot have nice stuff. You cannot. You cannot.
Hey, I'm going to put a nix to this right now. Scratch, we're not going to talk about it anymore. We're done. We're done talking about the scratch tonight. All right. I didn't do it. Never been there. Dale has never. Dale, you need to come down. You need to come down and see us. I open invitation. Come on down. So, Johnny, might want a thicker blanket. You'll be sleeping on the couch. GTO gets scratched due to no room to move in that garage. That's right. That GTO's got so many scratches on it. It's unbelievable how many scratches are on it. Do I worry about it? No.
Those scratches were there before he got it.
No. There's been a ton got on there since we've gotten it. So don't fix Dale any green peas. He don't like green peas.
I thought he liked everything green.
He don't like green peas. I know something. He don't like pineapple. He don't like what's that nasty stuff that people eat during Thanksgiving?
Broccoli.
No, not broccoli.
Lime jello.
No, what's that stuff that usually comes out of a can? And it's shaped like the can when it comes out the
dog food.
Yeah, pretty much that. What is
You're
it?
talking about cranberry sauce.
Cranberry!
And it shouldn't be like that.
Nasty.
Whatever. Cranberries are good.
So.
I mean, y'all have ruined your stomach with brownies from Little Debbie, and Little Debbie ain't being so nice to you boys. I'm just going to tell y'all that.
They're not. How are they not?
Hey, Glenn and Shannon.
Hey, Glenn and Shannon, Salty Life. Howdy.
Joey, go to the corner.
What's Joey doing?
Jill, go to the corner.
You have seen how many scratches I got on my belly and back crawling out of that GTO. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I forgot to tell them that there's a method to getting in and out of that car.
There is
a method. There's a method.
There is a method.
Yeah, Jesse did it. I saw him. Yep, Jesse did it. I saw him. There's a method. So I went to an auction today, and it was a pretty good auction.
Hi, Arlene.
And I went to purchase an item, and I guess you'll find out in the video if I purchased an item or not. There will be a video coming out. So, but anyway, it was a good auction. I had a lot of fun. I was there all freaking day. I got to, then I went by and I checked on the cows, took care of the cows, and did all that good stuff.
Thanks, Tony. Rub it in.
Hi, Josh. I've been eating the honey there, Tony. Yes, Joey, I went to an auction. I go to auctions all the time. I try to go to an auction at least once a week. somewhere. Yeah, it's a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger. And then let's see here.
Hey, James Hall.
So, spilling beans and Franks. No, I don't spill any beans or Franks or whatever. I don't spill any of that stuff. I hate
that phrase. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now.
I can carry that to the grave with me.
Hey,
I guarantee it.
I hate that phrase.
It's kind of like you guys have no idea if I've even gotten a deer yet, because I don't talk about it. I make the video. You'll see it in the video if it's happened at all. So I'm moving to Oklahoma so I can go to an auction once a week. Yep, got to go to the auctions. So that the auctions are, they're the Gilliam Farms channel does good on those. So I'll continue to go. So, but anyway, look at her. You see this look? This look is.
I didn't bring it up. I'm looking right here. You get aggravated if I cut you off when you're talking. You get mad if I do this. So I'm just sitting here.
What do you want to talk about?
Nothing. Got nothing to say.
What do you want to talk about?
I ain't got nothing to say.
What do you want to talk about?
Hey, Beth.
No, let's talk about something.
This one say auction. I'm ready. I like auctions.
Yes. Everybody come on down. Let's go to an auction. We'll have fun. I love
saw short earlier with the 77 Trans Am in it. LO didn't realize you were a glutton for passion.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of those. We got, I don't know how many 77, 78s we got over the
I have a 78.
We got a bunch of 77, 78s.
You have a 77. I have a 78.
We have a bunch of 77 and 78 Trans Ams. There's a bunch of them out there.
I forgot. You're always right.
I'm going to win this one. We
have a bunch of ones sitting out there that are.
We have a bunch of 77 and 78 Trans
They're
Ams.
all parts.
But we have a bunch of them.
Oh, it's going to be fun tonight.
So if we have a bunch of them,
hi, Jamie Conway.
We have a bunch of 77, 78 Trans Ams.
So yes, Joey, thank you. We'll get on to another subject because anyway, Wild Game November's out. It started November 1st, and we have 20 plus channels that are posting videos, and there's been so many good recipes already out. Today was Ginger's from Not For Nothing Homestead, and she made something that reminded me of something my mom used to make when I was a kid. It was wonderful.
And your mom make when she was a kid, when you were a kid? You said when she was a kid.
When I was no.
When you were a kid?
Okay. That's why I don't talk, folks. That's why I don't talk.
Awkward silence. I watched Gingy's video today for WGN. Wild Game November. I need a Trans Am. Dream says I need a Trans Am. Yeah, we're going to do, resurrection on the Trans Am. Trans Am, the Firebird is going to come out of the flames, and it's going to be.
Kristen.
So, 4-speed too. That's really cool. But there's Kristen, and let's see.
I haven't had a chance to see what videos were posted today. I didn't get on until the lives were already started. Yeah,
well, I can tell you Gilliam Farms hadn't posted a video today because I am behind on my videos. I've got several in queue, several that I'm actually editing on, and I can tell you what, guys, if you want to increase the amount of time it takes to edit a video, film it with 3 GoPros, your phone, and a drone, and then put it all together. I'm telling you, that exponentially increases the amount of time. I videoed a few of the cattle auctions with just my phone, and those are the absolute easiest videos I ever do is cattle auction video with phone sitting on my knee in the auction house. Are you going to talk or smile or anything?
I'm smiling. You're talking.
You can talk with me. I've never edited yet. Well, Dream,
You never edited it yet?
There comes a time whenever you.
I'm just going to tell you.
If you continue this journey, there's going to be eventually a time whenever you're going to edit.
There's not a video I don't edit because this is what I think. I'm going to put it out there right now. I think that if you're willing to put video out on YouTube, then you need to give the best product you can for those that watch. That's my thoughts. Yeah. Now, your editing, you may do your videos perfect where you don't have to edit. Mm-hmm. Mine, they're horrible. Look at the end of them. I always have a hummingbird moment.
She has her hummingbird
I just think you should pay a lot of attention to your editing and pay a lot of attention to your thumbnails. That's just my, though. Christina just sitting there looking.
Check your text messages. Check your text messages. Evelyn.
I don't have my phone.
Where's your phone? and then we've got Christina just sitting there looking pretty. Leave her alone, Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dale, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. We appreciate it, but you didn't have to do it. Thank you. Thank you. And
oh my gosh, that's too cute.
What is it? Jiminy crap. Fixated, guys. Fixated.
Fixated.
You are fixated. Is that not fixated?
No, I talked to the doctor about it. They said that's not fixed. I tell him what you put me through, and he says it's not fixation.
This is fixation, guys. What's that?
Did you make this?
That's a chicken.
It's a hat, chicken hat.
Evelyn, a chicken hat.
Did you make that? That is too cute.
That's Evelyn.
Evelyn, what did I say?
I have no idea.
I said Evelyn. Okay. Hey, look at me. Yeah, you better.
I guess I do give the best product I can. Just recently learned how to make a thumbnail. That's awesome. Yep.
That's good.
Yep. Didn't have a rule about having to. Wait a minute. WDN didn't have a rule about having to edit. Man, I tell you what, I do a lot of editing. A lot of editing.
Well,
I tell you what,
it shows in your videos too.
I mean, if you've got, I'll tell you, if you've got your drone in the air,
Evelyn, tell her I said she did real good. See, I talk and then he's just like done.
No, I said that. I got a Klondike bar. Cool. And Dale says that's cute. I told her that hat was cute.
Thank you, Amy.
And then, but anyway.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about Evelyn's? You're talking about the cute hat, the chicken hat. I'm sorry.
Right. It's not there.
Johnny, I'm not even. You're the one.
Did you just walk by over here and reach down there and move everything and feel of it again? See what I mean, guys?
Okay, well, I'm going to be doing a video about the furniture in our house. It has a long, lengthy story and a floor, too.
Amy says she likes your hat, too.
Thank you, Amy.
We're going to make several versions to put out for our home business. Evelyn, they're going to make versions of those hats put out for home business. That's awesome.
That's really good.
That is awesome. And, but Dale gave us a $5 super chat.
Oh, thank you, Dale. That's very sweet.
He didn't have to do that. Mm-mm. But thank you.
So what's everybody got planned? Anybody got a 3-day weekend since? Oh, first of all, I want to say thank you to all our veterans. I think y'all know by now how I feel about our veterans, especially our wartime veterans and what they've gone through. So thank y'all.
Yeah. I'm sure if I walk toward the kitchen, I will step all over them.
Guess
there's
what?
Like 4. There's at least 4.
And his wife will be the one that picks him up. His wife just got done making him a smash burger, actually, for dinner, and he thought it was wonderful. Christine, your hat is awesome. Lisa is now looking at them. There's several different places that make them.
So someone wants to call us McBrownie next time you get up. I know a lady that makes hats like that. And
Yeah,
Dream
actually,
says,
I bought the
welcome.
equipment to try to learn how to
She
make
made
it.
mine.
Oh, do you have one, Amy? You have to...
Yeah, she wears it in her videos all the time.
Is it like this?
Similar, kind of.
I've never seen it. I'm sorry, Amy.
I can't have chocolate. Yep, Dale says, thank you all that served. I'm singing for the grands this weekend. And Dale's sitting with the grands this weekend. No plans this weekend other than recuperating and painting from Evelyn. Salute to all our veterans. And we can never repay y'all for all you do. We love y'all. That's from Janae. Happy Veterans Day from Angie. And then hello to the VA from the PA, Virginia Alexander. Yes, she engraved "Hold On" it.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. And then I love those hats, but they just don't look good on me.
Oh, I bet they did look good on you. This is the first one I've ever had.
Well, let's see if it looks good on me. Well,
I think you need to leave my hat on.
Okay. Look at that. She has wore my hat. I
Yeah.
didn't say anything. I didn't get all upset.
I picked that hat out for you 25 years ago. So
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I promise you. I'll bet you $100 right now.
I'll
bet you $100 right now.
$500. How you gonna prove it? I picked
This
it out.
hat.
You know why you got that hat?
This hat. Look at it.
What about it? What about it? I think we were probably together and we had to go to Christmas party. I'm gonna go get the picture.
Dear, look right there. Look right there.
Oh.
Winter chicken dinner, guys. This hat I've only had for what? A month? Why did you throw all my brownies on the floor? Oh my goodness. Every bit my brownies and my Reese's peanut butter cups are on the floor, guys. That's a new one. Here we go, folks, all day long. Where are you at? Oh, too much fun, guys. Way too much fun. But anyway, yeah, it's all day. I need a new cowboy hat. Brush hogged over my last one about 15 years ago. Yeah, that's a problem right there. It happens. I brush hogged over a couple of ball caps over my time, and my wallet, and my checkbook. So I've brush hogged over a bunch of stuff. I tell you what. You always get a sinking feeling in your gut whenever you hear something kind of weird, and then you look back and your check you see just checkbook all fluttering around behind you, and you're well, there's an extra 100 for the. Sorry, y'all just had gunfire outside. Oh. So James had gunfire outside. Don't make me laugh. It hurts, Evelyn said. You embarrassed her now, John. Did I embarrass you?
You can't do
Did I embarrass you?
What would you embarrass me about?
Yes, I have driven over my GoPro. I have actually, my old phone, I drove the dozer
Johnny
over.
is a bull in a china shop.
I did. My old phone. What? So how long have I had this hat?
Bite me.
Now I know why I always empty my pockets when I use Little Johnny. Oh yeah, since I don't plan on doing anything brush hogging ever again, I might as well get a new one. Right. As long and getting a new hat.
Little Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
It's Little Johnny.
I'm sure it's probably what he calls his brush hog or tractor. I don't know.
Don't poke the bear. Yeah, Tony, you should be here for the after party. Good thing there's Cheers,
it's kind of like the night, whatever. It's like, where's somebody showed a seed book or something. It's like, holy cow! Everybody's like, where's this seed book at? And then there was the shirt thing and all that kind of stuff.
Your brother from Georgia is being very sweet, trying to get me not to be mad anymore. Said, I can fix the table, Christine. We've been finishing furniture since 1982.
It's no big deal,
Johnny. I done that. I can see it glowing here. It looks like a piece of white thread on the table. And what I'm sitting here going is, what possibly could we have put on this table to do that much damage? I mean, grind in.
It's not even.
And it's not a big deal to you, but it is to me.
I guarantee you, I can put some on you.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't
want
to talk to you anymore about it.
I bet you I can put some on it right now.
You touch this table anymore. We got scratches on that table, got scratches on this table. I'm just done.
Look at her, guys. Peas and carrots. Peas and carrots. Hobby's cell phone went through the wash one time. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. I ran my cell phone over once. Yep. Johnny, back in the 80s, I brush hog one of the full mesh decalled corn ball caps. Still sick about that. It was a cool cap. Yeah. Yeah. There's certain things that, his rooster dancing when you were gone. I was rooster dancing.
Well, there's this one time about a coffee table that's got this big gouge in it, and I walked right in the house, and that's the first thing I saw, because like a beacon of light, and I was gone for months. I didn't even live here at the time. And I'm like, what could you have possibly done? He went and said, I don't know, I didn't do it. And so for months, years, I'm thinking, what's he doing? Taking his belt off and swinging it around or what? Okay, here's
not a thing.
That's the first time.
That's the first time.
That's when you got the hat.
But that's not this hat. Hi, Mama Ree. How are you doing? We are having a great night.
Mama Ree.
Put a wet dishcloth on it. Use the iron to iron out the scratch in no time.
Jesse, it's not like that. It's not like when somebody puts a hot plate on there. It's a gouge.
It's a gouge.
It's a gouge. When it goes, I mean, you have to put something on it and drag it to. No, you have to feel it too. Wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Johnny, God. Would you get over this? No, because you know what? Don't try to gaslight me. Start calling you Kamala. I mean, literally something had to be set there and dragged across.
It wasn't that big a deal, guys. It wasn't that big a deal. John just used Christine's mascara to fill in the scratch. Start putting the YouTube channel stickers all over the table. I don't know who's louder, Johnny's laugh or the 6-year-old scream. I'm sorry, Xander, but I'm just having a good time tonight. That will buff out. Yep, it will. You're right. Hey, there's Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. Then Joey says, that's horrible. Yeah, just a little bit of olive oil. A little bit of oil will do just tons of stuff. She forgets I have guns that have wood stocks and put a little oil on them.
And I'm here feeling how deep it is, and oil is not going to fill in a crater.
I promise.
But I'm done talking about how my table is ruined. So let's go on. Let's go.
Look at her. Let's go. Look at her. She changed her hat.
I'm ready.
She's ready. Hey, Peggy.
Yeah, I found a bow. I have a gift over there on the couch for our daughter to take to her, and I found a bow laying across the. Just thrown up there on top of the cup that I got her, and so I wouldn't forget it. I laid it on the love seat and came in. There's a big old bow laying across it and the thing. So it's got a scratch. So
really?
Yep.
It does not have a scratch.
It does. Johnny just runs around here leaving scratches.
She has her fighting hat on now.
Yeah, because she's getting pretty.
Oh man, this is a fun night. Fun, yeah. Guys.
Wait till after party.
Wait till after party. Look at that. Oh snap, when a country girl puts her hair up, look out. Uh-oh.
I already had my earrings out.
There she goes.
Piggy.
Cast time tonight. Yeah. It's all good.
See, he doesn't. He knows. He knows that it's no big deal. Just. If he would just say, "Oh, I don't know what happened. That's a shame," it would be over. Because it's no big deal. But Jesus, you're right. I'm going to get over it.
Okay. Hope that new shed is warm. We're going to have to insulate.
It's not how it's not that it's there. It's there. I have no idea how it got there.
I didn't do it.
I didn't see.
I'm telling you right now, I didn't touch it.
I didn't say he did it, but we do throw things up here and stuff.
But I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. What do I have that would do that?
I didn't do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
What would I do?
I'm not going to take responsibility
for
that.
I'm not asking responsibility, but I'm asking.
God, hey, we're going to have to quit this. All right. It's just a friggin' 2-inch long, tiny scratch.
See,
nothing.
And see, if he would say it's not, if he'd just be like, "Oh, that's a shame. I hate that happened."
It's a shame.
I'd be done.
I hate do it now. That happened. See, that's what she does.
I spit on you.
Every one of my snack cakes is over there on the floor.
5. We've been married 25 years. You think the man would know me by now?
Hey, I like Dale. This is the one right here. There you go.
Go to corner, Dale.
Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. That's right. There you go. But it's all, it's all good.
It's so deep, it's not going to do anything but
lemon.
sit there. It's so deep, it's just going to sit there and collect food. It'd be like a feeding trough for the cattle. Oh my God.
Yep. At least the guest shower works. I'm telling you guys, it's all day.
Johnny,
I have to be this way.
I was gone all week for work.
I haven't been on the table.
I'm just saying. So it can't be all day because
it ain't nothing that can't be fixed good as new, Joey said. This is Chillin with the Gilliam, y'all. Let loose. Yep, absolutely. Johnny's time to find a new table at auction. No.
I'll polish it out, but I can guarantee y'all, I'm sitting here. I felt it. It won't polish out. It's through the, what do you call it? The epoxy.
I guarantee that I can make that to where you will have not a clue that we even was there.
Okay, good. Start doing it.
I'm on a live right now.
They can watch you do it. They can watch you fix it.
Get some silly putty. Ha ha, ain't so silly, is it? John, just face it, you can screw up a 2-car funeral. That's the way she would like me to feel. She would like to gaslight me into that, but it don't work with me. So I just, because I know. There's a wood filled and masked and polished. You couldn't put enough wood fill in this thing I could put more wood fill under half of that fingernail than it would take to fill that thing out there. You have to grind the whole table down to that level. That scratch ain't nothing a trip to Buc-ee's can't fix, Christine. New video coming with Johnny CC Papa Jesse LOL from Xander. But anyway, Linda Peterson, welcome. Good to see you. So anyway, it is Chilling with the Gilliams. We got a scratch on our table tonight. You would love our coffee table. It has to be 100 years old that was in water, and all the ding and dangs look perfect.
I would expect it to, if it's 100 years old, I would expect that it gives it character.
J.B. Weld says Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse.
What's J.B. Weld?
It ain't something you use on the table.
I'm done talking about this. You done made me feel bad about it, everybody. So I'm done. I'm the nut because I'm upset about it. So move on.
Extra fine steel with wool with a little oil.
So has anybody watched any of the Wild Game November videos?
I haven't.
You're really helping your cause, Johnny. You're really helping.
I watched yours and I took it. Remember, I took it with me.
Yeah, you're really helping.
I'm just funning with you.
Yeah.
It's called funning.
Yeah.
I brought a drop of wood stain and polish.
Brian, it's you buy the furniture nowadays hoping it'll last, but I don't know what kind of wood, if it's even wood at this point. It's really just sad. It's very sad.
Guys,
this is very sad.
Never mind, guys. I'm sorry that y'all have had to listen to us on this thing. Let's have some folks come up and talk to us, and maybe we can come out of this funk that's this.
I'm not in a funk because I'm just dumb for thinking it's an issue.
So, but anyway.
Hey, Homesteading Outlaws. Good to see you in here.
Hey, Homesteading Outlaws. Welcome. I like the throwing some brownies. Yeah, my brownies are still over on the floor, y'all.
Oh, my goodness. Get those precious brownies right now.
I can make at least 20 duck decoys with that wood. Dang, Bobby Allison passed away. Uh-oh.
Here's your precious brownies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There was 4 of them.
Well, don't know tell you.
So, anyway, Bobby Allison.
Oh, we know Bobby Allison.
You know, I know. One of the guys I graduated with was named Bobby Allison, and he did pass away. He passed away the same day as my other classmate did. It's like both of them passed away the same day.
That's a shame.
And that is.
I hope they knew Jesus.
Yep. But it was wild. It was like right before the class reunion.
Fix it for you. 86 years old. What's 86 years old?
Maybe Bobby Allison.
I think everybody's too scared to come up here.
No, not everybody's too scared. Not everybody's too scared. I know somebody that's not scared at all. Wait, not scared.
I'd be wearing a Christine Miss Gilliam farm, but I don't have one. I don't know, but I've sure got a really nice shirt that I'm wearing this evening. You know, thanks to some friends of mine down south.
Well, we got some nice cups.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice cups. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very much for that.
Yeah, I put a comment in there. You ought to feel really special because those are kind of one-off.
Uh-oh. You mean everybody can't have one just by getting a hold of you?
All day, folks.
The bribery that went on to get that done.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet your wife is loving me about now. She's going,
I absolutely love it, though. It's absolutely beautiful.
She is totally ignoring you, making her look like a queen. bee, and Christine now looks like the worker bee that's been running around trying to get you fixed up, Johnny. And there's Christine. There's certain times when you're past hope, so you just let them go.
Yeah.
Look at those eyes.
You would have, Christine, you would have some real problems with my table. My table is made out of 2 big cedar slabs that are like 3 inches thick, and the outsides of them are still the live edge from the tree, and it has limbs, but perfectly it fits to where 2 people fit between the limbs on one side. However, these slabs sat in my barn for, I don't know, years, probably 7 or 8 years before I made the table. And it took a worldwide pandemic to make the table.
Yeah. Hold on. I guess I turned down the volume. Hold on. Now we can hear you.
Hey, Alley Cat.
Hey, Alley Cat. Welcome, welcome. There's Julie Cook. Hey, Julie Cook.
How are you doing, Nana?
Good.
We're good, but we wanted to.
Look what
we didn't want to be left out.
See, everybody's got these guys.
Not everybody.
Everybody, you guys haven't checked? No, y'all ain't got that.
I don't have
one of those.
I don't have one of those.
Oh, looky down here.
I've got one. I just can't find it right now. I actually found it on my desk. I think he heard us talking about it, or I got upset and he went lay it there because he likes to gaslight me a lot.
Homesteading Outlaws.
Hi, guys.
Guys, hey, this is one of our grandkids. Here's Jesse.
That's Jesse.
Hey,
Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
You can say hi.
Howdy, Jesse.
You're a cutie. What have you been doing today? Doing anything fun? You been playing?
With the animals, and what did you do today? We feed the animals together. What else?
Oh, I bet that's fun.
Go and mess with the chickens in the incubator today. We took the eggs out. Well, that was last night, huh?
Have him show the shirt.
Oh yeah. Hey, wait a minute, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get up. Back up.
Oh!
Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
Everybody saying hi, Jesse, to you right here, everybody. You see everybody right there?
Spelled my name wrong right there.
Well, but they're good.
I spelled his name wrong, by golly.
Man.
Hey, thanks everybody for saying hi to Jesse. He's been sitting here getting excited, wanting to say hi to everybody. He's been running between me and Angie, talking about, hey, someone said something to you. He has a blast with this.
Oh, so Jesse,
That's awesome.
little Jesse, do you like race cars? Me too.
You need to have your, what's they call you? Papa or Papa or Grandpa or
Pappy? No.
Peepaw.
Peepaw.
People.
yeah, Peepaw. That sounds like you.
I've got Grandpa. I've got Peepaw. I've got the Angels. Papa. I've got too many of them. I've got 10 grandkids. They all call me something different.
Well, you can identify them that way.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dale, Nana. That's them right there. And there's Janae.
Hey.
Hi, Jesse.
So
And there's
sweet.
Howdy.
You're saying hi.
Okay, Jesse. Let's play.
Hi, Janae.
He's gonna play with Angie some games right now. They got games they're gonna play.
Well, that sounds like
I
fun.
think he spelled his name Jesse.
Bye, Jesse.
Bye.
Hi,
Bye.
sweetie.
Oh, he is
He's so
adorable.
So Tony, I really like the short you put out with I always forget. Is it Kilo? I always forget your dog's names. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Coda and Willow.
Willow and Coda. How do I forget that? I always do that. That was cute with them going out with Mama.
Right. Every night they're sitting in the living room and they literally know the time of day it is, and they're sitting by the front window. When they see the headlights come in the yard way up front, they just start howling. That's when I know she's here.
Aw,
Yeah.
They just get carried. Sometimes they get really carried away.
that's so cute.
Yeah. Yep. Those dogs. You know, the cows are like that with me. If they hear my truck coming in the gate and they hear that chain rattle on that gate up front, they're the same way.
Yep.
My calves that I feed here at the house are that way. Before 8 o'clock, if the front door opens, they start bawling. It's game time, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, any story you tell about those dogs, we got one that's just like it with them cows.
Yep.
Amy said, I guarantee Paul Case will have a story and vanish.
Oh yeah, did you watch Dale on Rainy Ridge? He pulled a Paul.
I called it. It's now called Pauling it.
Calling it.
Hey, I got a question. I'm used to you guys going live at 8 o'clock. So is it now 7 o'clock? Because you caught me off guard tonight.
Well, we went at 7 o'clock. We thought it would be a lot better for, we've got so many people there's people that come from the East Coast.
Yep.
They always tell me that it's way late and they're going to sleep and they're, like Jennifer, like Jennifer Ocean
It's
Homestead.
way late for me.
She'll be like, oh, I'd like to watch y'all, but you guys are too late and stuff like that. So we went, Eric and Tina went at 5 tonight, so we decided to go at 7.
And that's cool. I mean, actually, we were doing dinner, and I looked down and said, Eric and Tina, they don't go on for another hour. What's
Hey,
no,
Paul.
Johnny's going on in an hour. So what? Something here. And so that's why I was asking. And that's fine. We're cool with that. We're good.
The time zone messed us up.
So
Or the time changed, not the
so Bowen says, well, it's like 9 p.m. So yeah, I think it for Jennifer, isn't she Atlantic time? It's like 2 hours.
So for
Yeah,
Wanda,
Wanda's the same way. It's 10:02.
Yeah, Wanda. Yeah, look, Wanda Henry, 10:02 p.m. there. So
By the way, Wanda, I don't know if I said hi to you in the chat, but hi, Wanda Henry.
Now, isn't Wanda? Oh yeah, Wanda's up north. Never mind, my bad.
I think Wanda is pretty close.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know if those up north people have anything on the panhandle of Oklahoma this week. 7 inches of snow in the extreme panhandle of Oklahoma.
I heard 16 inches.
It looked like a lot of fun for somebody else to me.
No, it looked like a lot of fun to me. Actually, my father-in-law, he lives in Minnesota, and asked Angie, "Hey, does Tony want a snowmobile or a snow machine?" I'm like, "Yeah." She says, "When are you going to use it?"
Tony Walsh.
Fired up and use it real quick.
hey, Tony Walsh,
We
good
have
to
a
see
few
you.
Tonys.
Hadn't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Tony, how you doing, buddy?
Wanda says it's very
Good to see you, Tony
Morning.
and Jackie. Hey, y'all.
Hey, you mentioned her name a minute ago, Jennifer. Has anybody seen anything for Jennifer recently?
Yeah, she was in
She was
in
in
Rainey's
Ridge.
earlier.
Or she? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look at there.
Hey, Tina.
She
and
was
Eric.
like, all this tractor talk, I'm snoozing. She was bored with Paul and I talk about tractors.
We didn't even spend that much time on tractors.
No,
We were too busy talking about food.
That's not a bad thing.
If you missed Rainey's live tonight, you missed a lot of food talk.
Well,
And if you missed it, you probably don't know what a DQ is.
that's right.
all right, Dairy Queen.
Almost.
That's what I said.
I was going to say that too. A Dairy Queen.
We always call it disqualified.
Yeah,
You might have the queen part right. It's just
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Queen.
Hey, you talking about disqualified? Bring NASCAR. Tomorrow's the last day of the championship, number 12. We got to get Blaney through. That's my guy.
Yeah, we got to. Yes. Woohoo.
Who's number 12?
Ryan Blaney, Ford guy.
I don't even know who that is.
You know, at one point in our lives, we knew every driver, we knew everything that was going on, and probably 9 years ago,
We quit watching.
we
Classic
quit watching, and I don't even know even who drives anymore. You know,
I'm going to say my life with
Y'all gotta come down here.
yeah. My life started with NASCAR. I'm going to say mid 90s.
Y'all,
Started work with NASCAR for 9 years. Retired out of it in 2000. Met Angie actually in 2000, and then we just started traveling a little bit circuit. So that's how I got her involved with NASCAR. And
oh, speaking of DQ, Rainey's just said they just pulled in the yard. Did you bring me an M&M Blizzard?
I hope they didn't run into a DQ at the DQ.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tony, it looks like Dale might be doing a little advertising for you, brother.
who?
Dang! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him!
Oh yeah, no, I seen that. I did. When you said advertisement, I thought of NASCAR, and then I thought of Dale Jr. I was like, what? And then
Oh, now that all my students this like a week ago, they were all jacked up because Dale Jr. is supposedly coming back, and I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Woo.
He had a massive concussion that the doctors all told him that if he was to get another hit like that, he may not be around again. And that's why he got out of it when he did, and he went to commentator. And everything that I've read and seen, he's not coming back. But heck, money talks, and drivers are stupid sometimes.
Hi,
Well, maybe it's
Glenda.
just a passion.
Grace.
I think, Tony, it's maybe a passion that he has. Maybe because his daddy, his daddy lives with him in him. Senior.
Yeah. I know his daddy was actually the same birthday as mine, but a different year. And I met him several times.
Really?
Yeah.
I understand
That's
a passion
awesome.
like that. When they tell me I'll have to sell the cows and the equipment or die, I'm like, I guess I'll just keep farming until I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lisa, you know the saying how it goes in Dale. If you're not living on the edge,
They got too much
tell him,
faith.
Lisa.
Yeah.
So
I remember that's her favorite saying.
Johnny, I tried
Yeah.
to stream, but it just keeps saying that there's something wrong. So I was going to try to spread the love out, but it won't let me co-stream. I don't know if it's something on my end, maybe.
well, it was showing up there on our deal as co-streaming.
It says stream to your audience, but every time I click on it, it pops up with this message that you having difficulties. So it's probably on our end because our internet via Balin wire might have
Internet via Balin wire.
The other wire got a little rusty.
yeah. We might have to throw it in a brush pile or something. To make it soft.
Yeah.
But Nana does want to show something off.
What you got?
Christine was showing a little something off, and
I got one of these too.
shout out to Jesse and Lisa.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Got my little bookmark in there. I've started reading.
Well, that's better than my book.
That's better than your book.
Hey, Glenda.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about here, my little book.
Yeah.
Oh, the garden seed book again.
Just saying.
Yeah, he's trying to get a rise.
I got all
He's
my.
trying to get it stirred up.
No, she said she got hers. She said she got hers.
I got mine and I misplaced it. So.
Yep.
Hi,
I
Julie Cook.
Hey, Julie.
Yeah, I would too, Julie. But that's just me. Everybody likes what they like. I tell you what, I had somebody actually get on one of my videos who is part of the community, and we said something about drag racing or something like that. So they watched one of my drag racing videos, and they basically told me didn't care nothing about it.
Really?
Really? Well, I'm going to tell you, as circle track fans,
Mm-hmm.
dyed in the wool, dirt track, NASCAR,
Mm-hmm.
we love circle track racing. It only took one time of going to watch Judgment Day and this couple up here, we're hooked now.
Yeah.
Like 100% hooked.
Oh,
now,
yeah, I hear about it daily.
Now, yeah, Nana's starting to get tired because now my guilty pleasure on YouTube has changed to race week and building small block Chevys and small block Fords and Power Nation and all that kind of stuff.
I get messages daily about cars that are for sale.
We found I got on Marketplace, there was a 65 Thunderbird.
Yeah.
The body is straight, like had a new paint job, no engine, no tranny, and no rear end. Dash is still in it, everything. And it was like $1,200. And I'm like, here we go. Let's like, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much whenever I read that comment, it was pretty much like they were basically done with me because of drag racing.
You're kidding me.
I mean, it was that bad.
You know, there's something to be said for people who can do what I do, and I do this. If it's wholesome and not hurting somebody, why in the world can't I just be happy for you because you enjoy it?
Amen, brother.
It's okay. That's just like what, we've talked about it on here before. You got to be happy if a content creator is doing good. Be happy for him.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Right.
If somebody's winning at racing, be happy for them. They might have spent more money than you. They might, just be happy for them.
Yeah.
Somebody at church asked me what I thought was overrated once, and I told them sports. They quit going to my church.
Really?
I did. And I said, well, I don't enjoy it, but if you all enjoy it, you can have at it.
Right.
My whole life has been racing. When I was a teenager, we used to street race. When the 20th, what they call it, after you've been out of high school for 20 years, the reunion, I got a message and a call. Are you the guy that had the white Mustang? I said, yeah. Hey, we got a 20-year reunion. We want you to show back up again with your car. I'm like, what? You just know me by the car, not my name.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and then I got into NASCAR, but the blood has always been there. It's always there. It's burning all the time. But
that's kind of mine started. I was a tractor guy working at and actually all you guys that like throwing rocks at me because I worked for Green, I was working in a red tractor dealership, an international tractor dealership. And right across the road from that dealership, there was a guy that had a big truck and car shop. And I seen a race car over there one day. So I just went over. I'd met him before and started talking to him. Well, a bunch of my friends hung out there. Well, that's what got me started. I started building engines with him and going and pitting, every weekend with him. And the next thing I know, like I am full on love racing. And my family was like, why would you want to go to a racetrack? Why would you want to go do that? And I'm like, it's awesome. I love it. Like,
you can't.
That's the problem. Everybody should have as long as it's morally okay and doesn't hurt anybody. Why does anybody get upset about what people's hobbies are? That's what I don't get.
Right.
And then everybody always assumes that you spend a certain amount of money on it too. Then they get mad at you about that. And it's like, you don't know what, if somebody's had it for 30 years and what they've done. I just don't get that.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it took a long, my deal was the long game. That GTO is the long game. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You had that motor for like 10 or 15 years.
It wasn't taking it down to the chassis shop and saying, here's a check, do whatever.
It was built, not bought.
It was, I'm telling you, that car was a long game.
But I just think, like maybe some people don't like, I don't know. We don't have anything against anybody that likes football. That's not our thing, or basketball.
Awesome.
Right.
What?
I
That's
feel
why I
a little
love
bit
y'all.
the same way.
She likes football.
I like football.
Johnny,
I just don't understand that. Just be happy. I mean, it's just like everybody's got to have something to be mad and upset about. Just be happy and
Yeah.
just
I feel a little bit
Mhm.
the same way about
with
the
your
whole
own
photo
force.
But I'll tell
Right.
you what, you guys, whenever we go racing again, anybody wants to go, I always enjoy it whenever, you come and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun, and anything I can do to help you out. Like Dale, today I was at an auction, and I'm telling you, get this, Dale, get this. Double hump Chevrolet heads with screw-in studs, right?
Want me to read?
Yeah.
Four sets of them.
Yeah.
Sets
Look at
of them. Sold for $20.
What?
Four sets of them
You're drooling right here. Get your drool. You're drooling.
with 202 and 1.6 valves
You should've just
in them
bought
and
'em.
springs, screw-in studs, etc., etc. Big block Chevrolet, small block Chevrolet, small block 400, big block Chevrolet,
Mm-hmm.
454s, $20 a piece.
No way.
Yep.
So those
And
double
I'm
hump
thinking,
heads, that's what we used to do. We used to put those on 350s.
yeah, bump
Little
that
bore.
compression, closed chamber, big valve, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and
Sit there for hours with a die grinder, laying down the intake gasket, tracing it out with a marker, and taking those holes out clear to the edge of that marker.
I wish you would have been there, Dale, because they were selling like small block Chevrolet headers for $2 a set.
Oh, you gotta go.
Wow.
I mean,
Deal.
it was crazy. But see, I don't have any use for any of that stuff, so I didn't buy any of it.
Yeah.
Intake, they had aluminum intake manifolds, pistons, rods. You could build your complete engine with what they had. I guarantee you could have got enough stuff to build a complete engine for $50.
No way.
Yeah, I'm talking headers, aluminum intake, double humps,
Jeez.
etc. Good rods, roller cam, everything. And it was crazy how that stuff was going. What it was an old dirt track shop that went out of business, or didn't go out of business. The owner died.
Oh.
And so the widow was just selling everything, and it was whatever. And a lot of people that come, they don't know what that stuff's worth, so they just, I don't know, I'll and so.
Hey, that comment about deleting comments, you should delete Joe Fix It for you. Oh no, she's looking. Quit. Don't even look.
Uh-oh.
Well, I already
Oh.
What did he say?
No, don't.
Don't. Back up. Forget it. Hey, I'll take.
Somebody hurry up and comment and run that off the page.
It's gone on mine. It's gone.
Good night, Amy.
Hi,
Oh, gotta change a diaper.
Night, Amy.
yeah.
Night, Chris.
Hey, I don't know if I've given anybody an update. Have I updated any of y'all about Mom and Dad's four-wheeler situation?
Uh-uh.
I kind of seen an update on the Facebook, but
Yeah, that's where it was
update
at.
everybody.
Y'all, if you don't know, now I'll tell you, Mom, Dad, somebody stole both of their four-wheelers out of their yard this Saturday, be 2 weeks ago. Put a post.
I remember you saying
Talking
that.
to our law enforcement over here. They actually came out. They done a lot more thorough job than they've ever done before, and it was still about half a job. But the investigator has been in touch with me numerous times, and he's doing some follow up. But because of a post on Facebook and several of my friends reposting that post, we got a lead that it was a neighborhood kid and that he was at his parents' place on Sunday, the day after they'd stole him, trying to sell that a four-wheeler of my dad's to somebody else, and he painted it black while he was there with a spray can. And so, and I missed him by about that much. And I can't tell you how lucky that is for him and me too, because committing murder on Sunday is double jeopardy. And
there is Lauren and Joel. Hey.
I
Lauren Joel.
Was never able to catch up with him, and I actually had his phone number. He had called me, and we talked on the phone. He gave me a line of bull that was like, I bought that four-wheeler on Saturday from a guy in Peoria named blah, blah, and I talked to the investigator, and the investigator said, that's real good, but that guy's been in our jail since Thursday. You know, just stuff like that. But a week went by, and I almost didn't hear anything from him. I was calling him every day, leaving messages on his voicemail. And some guys north of Joplin seen that post on some of my friends' Facebook page that are friends with them. And one of them calls me, and he says, I've got a little shop up here just on the north side of Joplin. And the guy that's got the shop right next to me, I think, has your dad's four-wheeler. And I made arrangements to meet up with him, and I ran up there, and sure enough, it was. Turns out the guy has a dirt track, and the guy that stole it had been seen driving that four-wheeler in that neighborhood, and he was over on this guy's dirt track and got it stuck in the mud and couldn't get it out and left it. And so that guy had went over and pulled the thing out, took it to his shop, and washed it off. He said they'd left the key on, and the key was still in it. And when he got it drug out, he kicked the starter, and it worked. It has the backup on it's not a pull rope, it's a kick. And so he kicked it and drove it home to his shop, cleaned it up enough he could put it inside. And then it was like 3 days, and he took him to find me. And so, but those two punks that I have their names have been spotted like 6 different places stealing stuff in that neighborhood up there and around, and they can't catch them.
You know what? What's sad is we need to be praying for those boys, because somebody's going to catch them, and it's going to
they better hope the law enforcement catches them, because at least they'll take them alive.
Yeah.
But
that's the one thing that maybe they do have right over there in some other countries, that if you're caught stealing, they just take away your way to steal.
A digit or two.
Yeah.
You know.
But these guys are obviously on some kind of dope, and they're not afraid of anything. And
how old are they, Paul?
Stupid. The one that took mine has 5 kids by a woman he's not married to, and he's like 23.
No.
23.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And like I said, he's neighborhood boy. His family lives just about a mile from me. But when you talk to them about him, they say he's got a screw loose, and I'm like, no, it's missing.
He ain't there. I'm gonna say that young man isn't there anymore. Before he got into this, that person's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm afraid you're right. But anyway, we did get Dad's four-wheeler back, and it's not like it was, but it's not any worse for wear. It'll still outlast Dad.
So the other one,
how about the other one?
Haven't heard anything about it, but if they recover, it's the one that we did not get is the one that we actually had a title for. So they have registered it on the NCIC list.
Good.
If it shows up anywhere where they look at numbers, we'll wind up getting it back.
Right.
If it shows up anywhere.
Well,
but that's just one of those things. I never did figure to get into this life without losing a few things. I'm really happy it wasn't like somebody. They're kind of
unfortunately in our state, they don't have to register those here.
Yeah.
So
the thing that would make this one turn up is if they're still driving it around and these guys get caught with it.
Right.
Or if somebody's smart enough when they go to buy it, they'll look at the number and call the highway patrol or the sheriff's office and find out if it's on that list. But I realize a lot of that stuff gets traded without ever being looked at too.
Yeah, I can't even begin to tell you. I probably need to talk to my oldest son because I can't begin to tell you how many he's bought and fixed up and resold.
Right. Well, back, I'm going to say 25 years ago, I bought a brand new dovetail trailer, brand new 18-foot. A day. That day I went to an auction. I bought a vehicle, loaded that vehicle on the trailer. I went to another auction and parked the truck and trailer with the vehicle on it across the parking lot, sit in the middle of a field. I came back walking out about 2 hours later. The trailer and car is gone. Called the police, and I said, "How do they do it?" And they said, the tow trucks got that deal. It back drops down. They pick up the trailer, they move it over. I didn't have a lock on it. I didn't think no one would try to steal it. I just bought it. It wasn't even 4 hours old when I had it. They hooked up, took it, and gone. At that point, I learned, the police officer told me, just if you get another one, register your trailer, put a tag on it. They said they will never send you a notice to update the tag, but if you have to take your own initiative to register it every year, and the state will, they keep an eye on it that way. So if you ever have it stolen, have your VIN number, and they can try to track it down and find it.
You know, that trailer I bought several years ago from a guy at Adair has a non-expiring trailer tag on it, and I've left it on there. But I tell you, it's registered in his name, not mine.
Huh.
So if your tag's on there and somebody gets pulled over with your tag on it, then they will know the person pulling it don't own it.
Right.
So that you got a better chance of it coming up that way. But a lot of that stuff be pretty doggone hard to trace. Some of those little bumper pull trailers don't even have a serial number on them,
Right. Well, mine did, but I actually went ahead and restruck my trailer in another spot with the hammer and numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So if you grind them, there's another spot. I've learned I'm not going to lose another trailer again. There's another spot that you got numbers on.
See, it's not. You can.
Then why would
That's
it
a
be?
good job, Tony. Good idea.
Well,
I mean, they can't get too far if it's a trailer. Think about it. Those things are.
No, I used to own a mini storage, and I had a guy that had an enclosed trailer, and I'm just gonna say it's like a 20-foot. This thing was massive. It was old, and he used to leave it laying in the middle of my driveway, there in front of his storage unit. And he asked me, "Is it okay if I leave it there?" I said, "Yeah, that's fine. I don't care." And he was always moving stuff in and out. He went to auctions. Well, that thing was stolen, and right out of my place. The police came over, we talked, whatever. The vehicle, that trailer was never found again. Everything that was in it was antique, had guns he had bought at another state that he was bringing, that he was actually waiting on for some kind of certification paperwork for him. And it was gone. He never seen it again. So trailers, four-wheelers, and all that stuff, they disappear. It's hard to track them. Yep. And the only way they're going to find them is if, like Paul said, somebody pulls you over and they run that VIN number or that plate. If they can find it, they'll have it.
There is one other way, Tony, and that is if honest people do what's right. And that's what those two guys up there north of Joplin did for me. And I'm really tickled to have gotten one of Mom and Dad's bikes back. I'd like to have the other one, but
I'm trying to remember what's the name of that driver. You can allow. What's the name of that driver? Jamie? Was it Jamie McMurray? That's the racetrack that he got his start on, north of Joplin. He was a NASCAR driver. That one that you're talking about, Paul.
No, the one that I'm talking about is actually a four-wheeler park, like a dirt track.
Oh, I thought you meant that racetrack that's like north of Airport Drive up there.
No, this one is actually on North Schiffendecker, up there where they're working on reclaiming the mines. And,
yes, okay.
It's kind of behind the mine, and his business is not very far from there. Joe's Dirt Park or something like that. I can't remember the name of his deal, but Yeah, these are just two common old working fellas and one of them's had a bike stolen from him, and he's like, I seen that post somewhere. He was the one that hunted me down, and they were really good to me to hold on to it until I got there. But they had talked to the sheriff up there, or the deputies anyway, and the Joplin police, and none of them know it was my dad's bike because we'd never had the numbers off of it wrote down on anything.
Right.
Dad bought
you do now, don't you?
I have a picture on my phone
of the numbers.
Yep.
So I see here Wanda Henry is going to have a live tomorrow night, and I'm sure it's going to be 10 p.m. her time, which looks like what's that, around 8 p.m. here.
Mm-hmm. That would be right,
I think. So
thanks, Joey, for posting that.
So I was just going to throw that out there.
Cool.
You said
it'd be her first live.
Did you see the comment that said Trump will fix it? Tony, you'll probably get your trailer back.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah. Too long for that, but
I got to tell you what, I was happy to be the overlooked flyover states again. Let's elect a president, and then we can be the overlooked flyover states again.
8 your time, 7 my time. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Okay.
Well, if it's 10 p.m. where Wanda is, Joey, it would be
in Prince Edward
9
Island
p.m. where you are,
I think,
and 8 p.m. where we are.
Joey put the new channel up for Johnny and Christine. Thank you.
But
Rebecca, that stuff kind of like that is hard to track. She said she had a gas trimmer stolen.
Yeah.
They got me for $1,400 worth of steel chainsaws and an arc welder and a cutting torch all in one evening. The most sickening thing of that was they left trails in the dust where they walked in and out of the buildings to get that stuff. And it was a man's shoe and a little kid's boot.
Oh,
wow.
The bad part.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. You know, I've been pretty fortunate throughout my life, but I've also been one of those people who I think a lot of people understand me real well that have been anywhere around me and realize that they'll never be found.
Don't jack with him. He's got a cordless hole puncher.
So, but back when I was in high school, I had a 66 Mustang, and I was racing with a guy who had a 67 Camaro. I had a 289 in my Mustang, and he had a 283 in his Camaro. And when we were both stock, just stock, both of us had 2-barrel engines in our cars, I could outrun him. The Mustang was faster than the Camaro.
Mm-hmm.
So then he went and put, a couple of things on his, and he got a little faster than me. So then I went to a salvage yard and I bought a 4-barrel cast iron intake manifold for Holly pattern. And I bought a Holly 750 double pumper, and I got a cam and a set of lifters, and I had it in the back floorboard of my car. In high school, I had it covered up with some stuff, and my door wouldn't lock on my car. I didn't have So anyway, so what I did was I had it covered up in the back floorboard of my car. Should have had it in the trunk, but I had it in the back floorboard. And while I was in Votech, I come out of Votech that evening, and it was gone, all of it. So that is probably the main thing that has been stolen from me my entire life. Other than that, not too much has come up missing. Had someone one time try to steal a rear end out of one of my Trans Ams. But Yeah, they got the cover off of it. They had pulled a wheel and they had to get the C clips out of it.
Right. Yeah.
And what they were trying to do is get the gears out of it.
Was it a posse track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gears, and which wouldn't have been no big deal, as soon as they got the axles out of the way, and you just 4 bolts, and it's not that big a deal getting that stuff out. Besides the pinion, knocked the pinion out of it. But anyway, somebody started on that, but they didn't get very far. But anyway, it's just sad to hear about this stuff that gets stolen for absolutely no reason. I mean, like your parents' stuff.
That's
just inexcusable. That
sentimental.
I would never. I'm not a forgiving person.
Yeah.
On that kind of stuff, and I'm telling you right now, if I find you taking my stuff.
Oh, wow, look at Joey. Grow up about 4 or 5.
Whoa.
No matter what.
I'm with you, Johnny.
So Joey had stuff.
Look at Joey's.
Yeah, he had
They're
stuff.
dying to get into that. That's just what Joey put up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, I might have a little different take on it than Johnny, but I'm not above guilting somebody into bringing something back. When I'd call that kid and leave him messages, and I could do it again now, but he's quit listening to them. I would tell him, "Hey, man, still got that 4-wheeler? Are you planning on bringing it back? Because any man with a spine that bought something stolen would want to return it to the rightful owner, especially when it's a retired veteran that used that for his legs. I'm not above putting a little guilt on there." And then he told me once when he talked to him, he said, "We're going to leave those. We realize they're stolen, so we're going to leave those 2 bikes on the parking lot at Downstream at blah, blah time." And I told the investigator that, and he says, "Okay." And so I called him, and I told him, I said, "Nope, no deal. You're going to bring them bikes to my place or nothing." He said, "Well, I guess it's nothing then." I said, "Okay, I'll pay you $2,500 to bring them to my place first thing in the morning. That way we'll have the whole day to deal with the dead bodies." Of course, guess what? He didn't show up. But I'd kind of decided that if they would catch him, I'd want to go visit him in jail after I've done all this trash talking with him. And I'd want to, I don't know if they'd even let me visit with him, but maybe they would. And I'd look at him right across the table and say, "Well, glad we finally caught up with you so I could get my mom and dad's stuff back. You don't have to worry about me. I'm done dealing with you. But there's coming a judgment day."
I don't understand.
I'd look him right in the eye and say, "I forgive you, because I don't want that stuff hanging over my head." Unforgiveness to a Christian is like drinking poison and hoping someone else will die.
Yeah. That's true. That's exactly true.
Holding the grudge.
Holding the grudge, etc., etc. But the thing is, I'm telling you, if I go outside and you're in my shop, sorry, you valued my stuff more than your life.
That's right.
Right. Well, Tina's right. That one boy that lives just a mile from here, when he was a little snot, I hauled him to church some.
Mm-hmm. I would have told him, "Hey, you know who I am. I have no problem going back to prison."
Back to prison.
I just don't understand what makes them tick, and do they really think they can get away with doing things like that, like packages?
Janae, they're doped up. They ain't got money.
I was going to say, I got some family that's that way, that
I think crack
gets all gooed up on that stuff, and I mean.
However, I could look at him and say, "I've been married for 30 years. I ain't afraid of no prison."
Yep.
You paying attention? You know.
Well, but
Have you
anyway,
ever
What
seen a
movie would that
cordless
be,
hole
Paul?
puncher with a 3-foot handle?
it's just well, you know it. I'm kind of over. You know, I like I said, I've been very fortunate. I haven't had, but I tell you, you know, we've always gotten the word out ahead of time, and I think a lot of things. You've had 2 things stolen in your life. My wife put. Oh, here it is. Let's hear about it.
One was my purse in high school, but I went and got it back. And then the second one was my heart, and I don't want it back.
Oh. She looks like somebody who might have got a scratch on a brownie.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
She got you, Johnny.
You're fixing the
my
table
God.
tomorrow,
I do, even though he's trying
Oh
to
my
shut up.
gosh.
I guess, hey, nobody in the chat, nobody in the thing there, don't bring up the scratches. Everything's okay.
But you just
That's
said
right.
it, Tony.
Good job, Tony.
I just want to say this real quick, okay? It's not, I'm aggravated that there's a scratch there, but a scratch is a scratch, whatever. It's the how we respond about the scratch that annoys me. So that's
Well,
all.
he kind of had that guilty thing. It wasn't me.
And I'm over it. I'm over it.
Hey, Christine, let me
And I
tell
know I
you.
can never have anything nice.
Read this.
Hey, Christine, I have a couple of cousins.
What'd you say?
I have a couple of cousins that their dad's barn burned down. It was full of hay. And Dad set them both down. And he says, I want to know what happened. And the girl was a little bit simple. And she said, don't look at me. It wasn't me. My match wouldn't light.
Hey, that's the one you believe.
She was probably telling the truth. But I feel really, really fortunate too to have not had lost more things than we've lost to thieves. When we were custom haying, our equipment would leave home and might be back once or twice through the whole haying season from May till October. And it's set in fields where there wasn't no home or a house anywhere near. That wasn't uncommon. And I can't tell you that we ever even lost any fuel out of any of them. And so I really feel fortunate that way.
You know, but how long ago was that, Paul?
We quit in the year 2000.
You know, nowadays, though, I think these kids, they get started on the easy stuff, you know, that they can so easily get now in the state of Oklahoma and other states. And then they go to something harder and harder. And then they've got that demon on their back, literally. And then
the only place that would have wanted anything we were using to make hay with was the recyclers.
Oh.
Or the antique dealers.
Mm-hmm. I agree with Alley Cat and making it home.
Julie's going back.
That is horrible.
Wow.
That is horrible, Julie. Robbed at work, after hours, at my car, leaving. The Lord is what gave me the strength to stay calm and brave. I refuse to get on my hands and knees.
Oh,
wow.
Julie.
Yeah, that was robbed right there. I mean, that's not burgled, that's robbed.
Yeah.
Even though if somebody just ruffles through your stuff and takes the contents of your wallet, you feel quite violated.
Oh yeah.
If you're not there, so I think we can.
They
all
said
level
you're
with
supposed
that.
to keep a dummy wallet on y'all, like have a dummy wallet, and then you throw it, and they go
My
and catch
overalls is not equipped for such stuff.
I mean,
well, we got
you know,
a pocket that has
the
it.
joke. I'm gonna flat tell you, the joke would be on the robber with me because there's nothing in my wallet ever. There is nothing in there. I mean, there might be a debit card, but the joke's going to be on him if he tried to go buy, you know, $30 or 30-gallon worth of gas. He'd be in a world of hurt because there's not that much on that debit card.
When they're on the narcotics, they don't know any better. I guess.
So you
I forgive, but they don't mean that I don't think a thief should be a.
So you have a sticker a sticker on your that you for your car that says driver carries no cash.
Yeah, because I don't carry any.
Most of my vehicles need a license plate on the front of them that says this is not an abandoned car.
Hey, Linda,
Hi, Linda.
Hi,
Hey,
Linda.
Linda.
How are you?
can you hear us?
You hear us,
Yeah,
Linda?
I can.
We can't hear you.
She's not talking
I
yet.
don't think she said anything.
She may not be. There she is.
Is it buffering?
No,
Oh,
A little bit.
You're
not
good.
on our end.
On
Little
my
bit.
side? Little bit? How
Yeah,
about this?
yeah, you got that, old Chinese
Giggles.
movie thing going on.
I'm gonna bump on out and then go into the comment section.
oh, you.
Bye-bye.
Well, you're more welcome to stay with us. Are you going to come back up?
Yeah.
Or she's going to type in. Oh, you're going to stay up here, but you'll type in. Is that what she said?
We can hear you.
Bye-bye.
We can hear you. It's just the mouth and the words are in a different
Wait.
time.
Yeah.
It might be the reason. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Angie said her grandson's a poor loser, beating him in SpongeBob. He's cheating. That's what our grandson, our second born, he was a bad loser.
Been a lot of beating going on tonight, hasn't there?
Johnny,
Huh?
push me on out. It
Push you
won't
out?
let me leave. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Hi, Linda. Thanks for coming up, though.
All right.
Thanks
Bye.
for being here, Linda. But now I see what you're talking about now that I put on my smart eyes.
Linda, try again when you come back in.
It looks fine to me because I can't see half of you all's mouth move anyway.
Hell,
You're back.
Hold on.
Did you want to come back or do you want me to take you out?
No, push me on out.
Oh,
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, Linda.
night night.
I went into a guy's live and there was some other people up and I exited about quickly like that. I don't
Not all the time.
remember
Yes.
if I said anything while I was up.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
I think I come into that one later.
What a mess. Sorry, Dale. I was talking for you. Are you ready? I'm going to do it again.
I moved from Jackson, Mississippi after 50 years.
Is Jesse playing SpongeBob?
Y'all ain't got a crime problem here. Moved from Jackson, Mississippi after 50 years to Brangus Ranch in Atoka County, Oklahoma. As far as I can tell, y'all ain't got a crime problem here. Yeah, that's true. I think there's a lot of, kind of, we're in a really, let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way.
I had a really strange meeting, and I can't remember who I was talking to the other day, but they found out I had a mini X, and they wanted me to come dig them 6 holes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you going to do with 6 holes, and how big these holes got to be? And when they told me, I'm like, who are you planning on putting in these holes? And they said, we don't know yet, but when we catch them, we use them up. And I'm like, whoa, no, I ain't that. No.
All I know is a bulldozer makes a really good hole.
Quickly.
Kind of makes me think of a song that Tina.
What's the song?
Oh, it's an ACAL, or it's a song from some of our people that we listen to, Adam Calhoun and Church, and it was like dug 2 graves once upon a time, but still ain't dead. So,
Oh wow, Lauren. Back in the day, someone tried to steal my Rockford Fosgate system out of my truck. I installed a custom anti-theft device. I won't go into what it was, but apparently there was a digit that was left.
What is that she was trying to protect, or the deal? Was that like something that went on the motor of the truck or something?
No, that would have been a stereo system.
Oh, I got you.
I was wondering the same thing.
Rockford Fosgate.
Yeah, I tell you what, we look. I've seen these things on Facebook where people show, they're like, I'll show you how old I am, and then they show like a picture of an Alpine stereo and stuff, like that. I'm going, no, I'll show you how old I am. Pioneer Super Tuner 3, and
I was gonna say, go out to one of those.
Cracos.
I was gonna say, go out to one of those Camaros and take a picture of the 8-track player in it.
I could do that with some people just putting them on a tractor and taking a picture, couldn't I?
Yeah. I like your Honda powered tractor.
I got to get that thing to going again. I haven't had it running in a long time. You guys just love me to make a video from the driver's seat of it.
I would. The Honda powered tractor, that thing is awesome.
This morning, after I watched Ginger's Wild Game November, we were doing stuff, getting breakfast ready, and it automatically started playing that show. I didn't even know what that show was until I got into this, that Roadkill with Freiberger and Finnegan and all of them. And they took a 1-ton truck and they made it into a mid-engine drag race.
Yes. Yeah, Stubby Bob.
No, this is like a 1-ton Dodge pickup. And they built a tube frame and everything on it and took it to the duct tape drags. And I'm like, that looks like a genius plan to me. Because you could come up with like a $500 or $600 rotted out vehicle pretty fast in my country.
I thought it was Stubby Bob.
Stubby Bob, they did it. That's another one they did too.
Had a blown big block Chevrolet sitting behind the cab.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was the one I was, and it did wheelies all over the place.
They bought a Monza on one I watched the other day, like in Pennsylvania, and took it to a Spider Monza, and took it to Lutz's race shop, and they put 5 leaf blowers. I mean, they'd have been better off to just go ahead and buy a blower. It cost them $1,800 to buy these leaf blowers and put on this thing to gain like 30 horsepower. But then they went and took it to an airport and raced it, trying to set land speed records.
I would love to go to that duct tape or whatever it's called race.
I would love to go to duct tape drags too, down in Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought the coolest one I seen was the figure 8 school bus racing.
Oh, that is.
Or the camper trailer race is at the same place.
Right.
Lord, that looks like it's all shrapnel. I bet they just clean that up with a payloader when it's over.
Well, I'll tell you something. That duct tape drags, that I'd be all for that in December.
Oh yeah.
I'm
with you.
Gosh, when them guys are going out, I watched those
like
guys.
February.
It's 107, 112 degrees. They have got to do the things they have got to do to make those cars try to make it out. I mean, the ones that drive them, most of them don't make it because the heat, they just burn them down. And I'm like, I look at to me, I don't like punishment when I'm racing. I really don't. I don't at all. As a matter of fact, this evening, I wish, we had this coming up and stuff like that, but they were talking about they had a testing tune back down at that track where Tony and them met me and Amy and stuff that time. And so I was like, man, the air outside is so awesome today. It's dry and it's cool. And I thought the car would run better than it has ever been. Today it would.
But
not happening. So
they're not going to do nothing.
Oh no, they did it. It's just I had the auction and I had to go by the farm. I had to go take care of the cows, and then I came home and then bam, this. So that's my day to day. But
So
I'm gonna get with them and see if they've got anything going next weekend and see what's happening next Saturday, because I would love to get the car out at least one more time before snow flies.
Is that like a no prep?
It's no prep.
Yep.
It's all no prep. They don't prep that at all. What we were running on the other day down there when Amy and Chris and Tony came down, that was zero prep.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, let me know if that you are doing it, because I would probably go, but I would probably be bringing one of my other grandkids. Every weekend we get grandkids.
Yeah.
This next one would be when they have our next president. His name is Lincoln, and yeah, he would probably go because he loves that stuff. But that's let me know if you're going, because I'd probably go.
Yeah.
Now I feel kind of guilty. I was like all into helping you when we were out at Arkansas, or Arkansas City. I didn't know all of them went and helped you at that track. So I'm like, well, now they could have done everything I was trying to help you with.
This was no, they didn't.
Oh, I thought they went to that one before. I thought
no, they went after. That was after.
Yeah.
Lauren and Joel have a question from
Yeah.
Making It Home. Did you get what you wanted at the auction today, y'all?
There'll be a video.
Sorry if I missed it. There'll be a video.
I'm telling you, I'm one of them people that can hold it. Okay, I can hold it.
Cliffhanger.
It's like you guys will never know if I kill a deer.
Now, if you're gonna see the deer, you're gonna have to watch the Outdoors and More.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Johnny, there was a girl that was in my class in high school, lived about 3 miles from us, and she was blonde, and she never went to the bathroom when we went on road trips with stuff for school, because she called herself Big Bladder, No Brains. She could hold it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if there's Ginger in here, and Joey, I know one thing. I can hold it a lot longer than they driving down the highway.
Boy, the conversation just went downhill in here, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it's a root and toot in time, y'all.
Bladder.
I have a freakish bladder.
Hey, Ginger. Hey, Peter. Yes, you do. I mean,
well,
I'm just gonna say it's not healthy to hold it that long. Nurses don't
Ginger,
hold it as long as you do.
If you feel up to it, there's a link there, Ginger.
Ginger, your brother has been in trouble today, but I'm not gaslighting him. I'm not gaslighting him.
Come on up and talk to us.
I'm not trying to cut out on anybody early, but this preacher's tired after having to deal with all I've been dealing with today. I'm thinking about.
Hold on, he's going to exit out of here in just a second.
Thinking about taking off. I kind of like to leave with a story. I can't remember.
It's that Peter Pan. Tell him about Peter Pan.
No, I ain't gonna do that again. Nobody even laughed. How about have I told the one about Albany? Albany. There's these two guys from down Georgia that's traveling, and they was from Albany, Georgia. Albany, that's how they said it down there, Albany. And so they went up north and found themselves in New York at a place that was spelled the same. But the one says to the other, he said, they don't say it like we do. It's spelled the same, but it's not Albany, it's Albany. And one couldn't believe him. And so they had this big, long discussion. And finally, he said, well, we're just going to stop and get us something to drink. And we'll go in that place and we'll ask whoever's behind the register to, pronounce it for us, whether it's Albany or Albany. And that'll just settle it. And they said, okay, we'll just do that. So they went in this place and they said to the guy who was helping them, they said, can you please tell us the name of the place where we're at and pronounce it the way you'd normally pronounce it, except do it really nice and slow so we can understand you. And that way we'll know to say the name of the place where we're at, because we come from a place that has the same spelling of the name, but we think it's sounded different up here. And would you mind doing that? And the guy says, no problem. I'll do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, the name of this place is Dairy Queen.
And with that, you got pulled.
And that's when you get pawed, huh?
That's it. That's good. I love it.
Bam, hit the deal and out. He's
There
out.
he is.
Paul,
he'll be in chat,
I've been
but-
taking it a step further. Like one time he did it, and he just left you on the cliff. Didn't leave you the punchline. He just gone. So that's what I started doing.
Paul, I know you're there. That was good.
That was
a good one.
Dairy Queen.
That was fun.
I'm hoping that Ginger comes up.
Yeah.
I have something to show her.
Uh-oh. Ginger, you've been
Come on,
called
Ginger.
out a couple of times now.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wonder
Did you
where I
get the
got
car
that from.
back, Rebecca? Have you got your car done?
Well, the transmission is still sitting there, but let me tell you, this place is not the best to go and pick up a transmission because there's ruts. He's waiting for the weather to stop raining because this driveway you have to pick up that transmission is nothing but mud.
Mm-hmm.
So he's waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey,
I'm
Peter.
waiting to get my car towed over there and get
We
my
love you
transmission
too,
put in.
Paul.
Been there to places like that. In fact, when
Oh
we went,
my goodness.
picked up roosters, it was in a place like that. She says, hold on. I got to get coffee refill.
Okay, because I'm not bringing this up that's on my lap until she gets up here.
Hold on, huh? But anyway, yeah, Dale, you would have loved
Yeah, I
the
would
auction I
have.
went to today. I mean, it was just, there's another one next weekend. It's in the same town. It's in Porter. And I need to look and see what they've got going on because they've got some pretty cool stuff too. But this one, like I said, it was no race car shop. So they had a lot of stuff.
My
Whenever
luck is
you're ready,
because
nod.
I have an obligation next weekend I have to go to. Hey!
Hey everybody, how's it going?
You was talking about gaslighting earlier. Joey's in here gaslighting Ginger. Said that means she has to go to the bathroom.
Well, how can you have one without the other? When you fill up on coffee, it's got to come out.
I tell Lisa that all the time. I'll go through 3 or 4. If we drive 100 miles, I'm going to go through at least 2 44-ounce unsweet teas. And she's like, and you got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, what goes in has to come out at some point, and that's 88 ounces of tea.
That's right. As Christine says, I need a bio break. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Are you ready, Ginger?
Sure. Sorry. Oh, yay! My
Wow, look at that.
Stocking.
This thing is so soft. It's like I want to just keep it.
Well, keep that one because you work so hard, and then send me another one.
No, you'll. The thing is that Nancy went live last week. Well, she put up another live for this Monday. And we got to talking. I says, Nancy, why do you have a live on the day that I'm supposed to have mine?
Uh-oh.
So I will be going live. I've got to set it up. And I'm going to be finishing sewing your hat.
Aw, thank you. That is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
This thing is so soft.
Oh, it looks like it is. I can't.
Oh, Lauren and Joel need another project. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But the auction that I was trying to go ahead, Ginger. Sorry.
I am wearing my Carlene Vasseur earrings today. I wore them. So they look like I got the beige or white when we saw her. So they look like little snowflakes.
Yeah.
So Carlene, if you're in here, I sported your earrings today that you hand crocheted to work. And I got lots of compliments on them.
So, Ginger,
yes,
I will take a venti latte with extra foam and extra sweet cream.
Okay. Do you want the sweet cream cold foam, vanilla sweet cream cold foam?
Sure.
Oh my goodness.
Sure. Why not?
Double.
Oh, I love sweet cream in the coffee.
My gosh. We have so many syrups to choose from now. I'm like, and one of my coworkers today said, if you don't have enough room on the bar to fit all the different syrups, it's time for us to downsize a few. I'm like, amen to that.
Amen.
But
You're preaching to the choir, sister.
Yeah, I cannot believe the amount of stuff that people add to their coffee. You wonder why a $3.16 cup of coffee goes to $12. I can tell you right now, add a pump of brown sugar, 2 pumps of cinnamon dolce, a pump of hazelnut, 9 pumps of brown sugar, and sweet cream cold foam. That is how your coffee becomes a $10 cup of coffee.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the job. The S-Bucks.
Yeah, here it is, right here.
Anyone
right here.
Exactly.
I don't know about that, Joey. I don't know about that.
Maxwell House, good to the last drop. And this is
I do love Maxwell House. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean,
big thing of it here at the house.
really,
I'm still drinking on Maggie Mud. I like my Maggie Mud.
Yes.
I'm probably the only one up here that doesn't drink coffee.
You
How
do you
Well,
stay
you
awake?
drink one every
I
Sunday.
drink one every Sunday morning. I'm a Sunday morning coffee drinker.
Okay,
Johnny-
Johnny drinks Mountain Dew. Okay,
That's exactly when mine started. When I started drinking coffee was because all of us fellas at church,
I agree,
we
Joe.
would gather around the coffee pot and drink
Mhm.
coffee and visit before church.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I started.
That's my grandma too. The same way. I
Well,
used
And
to.
now I can't function
Big yellow.
every day at work unless I have
I know,
at least a
right?
couple.
Me either. Don't talk to
24
me until
ounces.
I've had coffee. Or else you're gonna get a different side of me you've never seen.
That's right.
yeah.
The one morning I guess one morning in class, I must have been a little bit grumpy because one of the students said, "Dale, you haven't had your coffee yet, have you?" I said, "No, why?"
I can drink coffee and just go to sleep, so it doesn't have that effect on me. y'all.
That kind of gives me a clue, Janae, that you might
Yeah.
have a little ADHD.
I do. I have a little. I'm hyperactive usually.
Yep.
I'm really positive, and I have I can go all day. Like it used to be, you can work 18 hours a day, and I can still probably go through 24 hours and not sleep, but not all the time. So I do. I can drink the coffee. It really won't phase me. And I could just cook. My uncle Leonard was the same way.
You got that right, James.
Yeah.
Rooster's the same way. He, and that was kind of how we figured one of the telltales for him was he would drink something with caffeine and it would like grind him to a halt.
Yeah, I'm just really calm and I have a lot of energy, and I'm so glad because it's better than
That one right
with
there.
all of the energy in the world. The best thing is to be tapped in, and when you have the Holy Spirit, it just enhances it. It just becomes more beautiful and reflection. So
Homestead
Now see, I'm with Paul right there.
Homestead
That's me.
Outlaws.
I love that percolator.
When we started our off-grid journey, and all it was here was a flat deck and a camper, I did not have a lot of solar to run a coffee pot. So
Yeah,
I said, I'm not going without coffee. We're getting in. I got an old fashioned percolator and watched it bubble up on that little glass bulb in the top. And it reminded me of my grandma's house in Virginia. It was so awesome.
And grandma's house, how grandma's house smelled.
Like old people. And it's okay though.
My grandma loved, so she made the sausage a special way. She always had it something good, and no one else can cook it like her.
Yeah. And Christine, I want to hear about your comment this morning, sister.
Oh, my mom, when I was a little girl, I don't hardly remember, but I remember a few things. And one was she made this thing like with hamburger with mushroom sauce and stuff. And it just, that reminded me totally of her. And she'd make them little bitty like that. And so thank you for that, because that was
very welcome.
That was a very good video. And Dale, thank you for the free advertisement of Wild Game November, Ginger's video, shouting that out a while ago. I caught that, You said after you got done watching the video from Wild Game November for Ginger, I then and I'm like, yeah, you go, boy, you go.
Oh, thank you,
Dale. I'm telling you, that was like our jam. That's like the kind of stuff we make with venison, and that's like
and that meat. And Christine's comment, her other comment was, just as soon as I thought I was about to say, man, that's some pretty meat, you said, man, that's some pretty meat.
I did. I was like, I was just thinking, go, man, that's beautiful or pretty meat. And I was like,
and I'm going to tell you something. That was ground by me and Joey together, and we packaged it in 1.5 pound packages. And that was, we ran it through the KitchenAid attachment meat grinder. And I'm telling you, Joey ran it through twice. That stuff was just as tender. And I mean, you know what? Most of that, well, not most of it, but about half of that was rib meat. And, the rib meat has that silver skin on it, has some fat on it, everything. You didn't find none of it. None of it. You could not tell. It was all ground in there so good. It was absolutely delicious.
That's good because the old hand crank one, it would always get gummed up with all that kind of stuff.
We have a couple of those. And then you'd have to figure out a way to hook it on something. And
we would clamp that dude right on this table right here.
It's a glorified paperweight. Joey tried to crank it, and he's like, "No, we're ordering something automatic. I'm not doing this."
I need to get one.
We wore out one with 2 young men cranking on that dude, because that's basically all our family lived off of for about 10 years.
Right.
I have one of those. I have one of those hand crank ones.
I've got one as a backup.
Not
Johnny. What
she gonna bite that off?
That smirk's coming down. I think that's what Dale meant. That smirk's about to come right down.
All that looks good now is the outdoors.
Joseph, stay in your corner. Go back to your corner, Joseph. Joey.
God.
Johnny's getting the stink eye. Oh, Lori, I was going to tell Lori. Oh, I'm sorry, Tony. Go ahead.
No, I said I'm glad I don't have that problem.
Yeah, right? Tony said, I know when to hold them and when to fold them. You apparently don't know when to fold them, Johnny. Lori at Prepping for Heaven. He said Dunkin' Donuts coffee was really good. She loves that. They are coming out with, even though I don't work at the Dunkin', I work at the other one. They are coming out with a cookie dough coffee or sweet cream or something like. Look for it very, very soon, Lori. If it hasn't already launched, I don't know, but people are asking us for it, and it looks like you're at the wrong coffee shop, but that's okay.
It's about 40, 50 cents at the wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that old hand grinder, I will tell you what it's really good for. I used to be part of this organization, still am, and all these older couples, they would bring, we would bring something for the dinner, and this little old lady sent sandwiches with her husband. I mean, when I say old, they were like in their 80s, so I can call them older, and she sent sandwiches, but they were ground cheese and bologna with sandwiches out of that crank. So she'd take hard cheese and put in there and grind it along with bologna and crank that up. And I'm going to tell you what, there ain't a better bologna sandwich than that bologna cheese salad ground through that thing.
Wow.
Oh, you know what, Dale? That would be awesome if it turned into, instead of just a sandwich, turn it into a melt like Elvis used to do. Put some butter on it and make it like a melt instead.
Now what? Okay.
Woo!
Is Lazy Days in here?
They were earlier.
They were earlier.
Shout out to Jesse and
They probably got
Sweet
tired
Lisa.
of hearing about the table. I know I am. I'll never look at the table the same again.
Do you guys want to see that blanket I'm working on for Karen and Scotty?
Sure.
Yeah.
So Troy, that's the telltale sign. Oh, that's beautiful, Rebecca. That is absolutely beautiful.
Oh yes. Oh, that's so pretty.
Is it going to be all that color or?
No, she is from Armenia, and there'll be I don't know where it is. I got all my yarn back here that I'm working on this. Well, in here you can see it. There's red, there's a blue, and an orange.
Ooh,
Be in the color
pretty.
of her flag.
I love that.
This is
the quickest way to get out of a hole? Quit digging.
Quit digging. Yes.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse, are you winning your games?
I heard you was winning. Did you win?
Did you win? No. You got to record me for your people to see you.
Hey, Tony, how old is he?
Oh.
He is 7.
Oh.
Almost
8. 12 more days? Yep, 12 more days. Yeah.
Ooh, 4 more days.
That is almost.
Happy almost birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday.
He's going to go to bed, so he wanted to jump on and say hi to everybody, right?
Okay.
Hey, Scott, rambling with the broom.
Good night, Jesse.
She just said that right there. That's Christine.
Okay.
Okay. You ready? Yeah. You can say bye.
Star crunch time. Zip
Say
it.
bye.
Joey.
Ready?
Went from plastic brownies to eating freaking rice cakes.
What are you doing?
Feel it. Feel the scratch.
Go ahead.
Something had to just grind into it.
It is not me, Lori. I do not have.
Yeah, Lori, I think it might be the grandkids playing over at Tony and Joni's. Or Joni's.
Tony and Joni.
Tony and Angie.
It is actually Angie has her phone on, listen to you, plus the TV, plus she was playing. So if you heard any kind of weird noise, that's what was going on. That's why I closed the door.
Oh goodness.
I
see my husband put out a short.
Did
I
he?
just saw it. Yeah, he did. Well, unless I just now saw it. So I don't know if he put it out earlier.
Oh, they are listening. Jesse's girl at Lazy Days Ahead, Lisa, says we are.
Hey, thank you.
There he is.
I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you.
Just listening and editing. Wild game.
I went by the post office on my way home from work, and all I could think of in my head was somebody got some mail, somebody just can't wait, somebody just can't wait. And I ripped it open in the truck, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. It's so awesome.
That's wild that everybody got them all on the same day.
They got an excellent shipping department.
Yeah,
I mean, did Lisa get hers today, Dale?
We went to the post office last night and got it.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Did you guys get the other book?
Yes, she got that one too.
This one?
Oh, what you got? Yes, I did. Thank you, sister. Yay. I'm sorry. I should have said thank you to you as well.
No. You don't have to say your thank you. I just want to make sure you guys got it. Tony, are they not the best onion company? I mean, to me, there's no other place I'm going to get onions from is Dixondale.
Where?
Dixondale. They are the best.
Yeah. Are they Starts?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
And when do you order?
They tell you.
Yep. You can order them. Actually, you can order them now. If you go online, they have a date of when you can get them. They give you a chart. I don't know. It's hard to see, but you put your area code in, and it's going to tell you when they will ship it, and you can pick that time frame. And they just talk all about them. And I've been sold on them for like 3 years now.
Wow.
Every year, if you do exactly what they say to grow onions, don't skip it, because I've learned. I used to skip thinking I knew better. I don't. I'm dumb. I went their way, and my onions now, actually, I still have them in the garage. And they are, they're the size of my fist, and they're still available. I've got like 20 of them in my garage right now.
I saw you laying them out on what looked like an old screen door. Like me, I'm just going to throw up a screen door, and then Jesse's going to look at me and say, "Don't throw that away. I need a piece of that door."
Yeah.
So I'm going to do what Tony, I'm going to get on board this year or next year with my onions and do exactly like they say, because I skipped the last 2 years, and they did better the second year, because I learned a little bit more about, spooning them and getting that. But this year, I'm going to buy the fertilizer and do all that stuff, because you got some awesome.
I did exactly what they said.
And a bunch, too. Gosh, you ended up with a couple hundred, didn't you?
Well, see, it all started back a couple of years ago. I could never really grow them, but they were really like small. They weren't nothing, and they were broad. And I used to grow 300. So I used to get 300 back, but they're like golf ball. They weren't nothing.
That's like mine.
Last year, I went ahead and said, all right, I'm doing exactly what they said. So I cut it in half. I think this year I grew 132, somewhere around there. And I lost 2 onions out of all that.
Wow.
All of I had frozen them. I've chopped them, sliced them, dehydrated them. I've done everything to put them up for storage. Next year, you get them as a bundle. I think next year, I'm just going to get one bundle and then grow them even better. To me, I'm going to go even faster and better. And I think I'll just have every onion I put in the ground is going to be 100% there, and they're going to be nice.
Mm. Now, I learned that spooning thing from
1870s.
No, Danny at
at the I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the other channel.
Gosh, I can't
I
remember.
learned spooning from
Arms Family Homestead.
What is it?
Arms Family Homestead?
No,
No, it's
Danny and Wanda.
They have that Pecan Grove property, but they also have the other one, right? His name is Danny.
Yeah, and her name is Wanda. Yeah.
I learned with onions through Hollis. Hollis
onions.
Hollis and Nancy.
Yes. Yeah, they talked about the spooning. I learned that. But the key is 100%. The key is the soil and where you put the fertilizer. You don't put it with the onion. I think the rows are supposed to be, I'm just going to say 8 inches apart. The fertilizer goes down the center. It goes down the center about 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches. and you that's where all this fertilizer goes, not under the onion. And
Wow.
if you do what it says, I'm going to tell you right now, it's bingo time, and I'm on it. Actually, I feel bad because somebody just mentioned about garlic. Jan did a video. I forgot about garlic. I completely forgot about it. And so I told Angie tomorrow, Jesse goes home. We're picking up 2 more grandkids. While she's gone, I'm out to the garden, and I've got compost I'm going to bring in, and I got a small section. I got to plant garlic. I got to get that in. I forgot about it.
That's what I did today. I cleaned out one of my beds and kind of reprepped it and stuff, and then I got my garlic in.
All right.
This is the first time I've done as many. I think, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls, and I think there's 6 in a roll. No, there's more than that. There's got like 10 in a roll.
Right.
It's 80. And then I did another.
I wanted to get you guys' opinion on something I'm thinking of doing.
Ooh, let's see it. Let's hear it. Yes.
Red dirt.
You've seen in my picture that I have a trailer. It's a 5x8 trailer, and it has not been on the road since I bought it. The tongue has been bent. I'm cutting the tongue off, and I want to make it into a bed for my garden. It is galvanized steel. That bed of that trailer is. It's 5x8. Pretty good sized.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do was put that mesh inside of there. The boards that are on the bottom are treated lumber. So that's why I was thinking of doing the mesh in there and then putting stuff in there, dirt, and growing some stuff in that. Because of my knees, I can't get down, and this thing is pretty high.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't know because of that treated lumber that's on the bottom and the metal if there's going to be problems.
Eventually, I think that wood will run out eventually. But if the pressure treated has been in a while, I personally wouldn't worry about the pressure treated problem.
Okay.
But like I said, that wood will eventually rot out. I would said it's 5x8. I would actually go, and if it was me, I would make that trailer like 2.5x8. Cut the depth apart and run another line. So, and then I'm always into testing how to grow. Always. I just weigh them. I would maybe grow something different or maybe change it up on the other side of the trailer. I want different soils. This is the way I work.
Okay.
But your trailer will rot eventually. I mean, it could be 10 years down the road.
Yeah.
But it's going to happen. But the above thing, if you see my videos, I love my above ground beds. I love them so much. Yeah.
I'm going to be able to, I talked to the place that, you know, taxes us on these things. And I told him, I says, this thing hasn't even been on the road. So she says, cross it off. You know, the axle, because of my ex-husband, he loaded it too much and the axle's been bent. I haven't been able to find another axle for that trailer to be able to fix it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all,
So
that
it's kind of
reminds
like-
me about Amy. Not to interrupt you. Go ahead, Rebecca. So,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's trying to figure out something that I can use it for besides storage. You know?
Yeah.
One thing, I'm going to give Dale his time second, but Rebecca, always go by exactly what the package says about spacing.
Okay.
Don't ever cheat it. Don't think, all right, I'm going to put double it, because it doesn't work that way. You've got to give the plants to grow. If you don't, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
Extremely important.
Yes.
I can squeeze my onions all in and they grow the same. And I used to get golf ball. You give them space. Not this year. Last year I grew onion that almost weighed 1 pound.
Wow. And you fertilized it?
And so think about it. If you're growing large onions, you're getting better off with separating them. And this goes with any plant. So space it the way you're supposed to. Must.
Corn's the same way. If you're
Exactly.
planting corn, it's got to have space to grow. But
Right.
what before that goes away, y'all keep Marissa plus one in prayer. She's been in the hospital.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
She's
Or okay,
had
well,
a lot of pain, a lot of complications, and some
okay,
other
all right.
things
Yep.
going on.
Oh my goodness.
When you said it, I felt it in my spirit. I'm gonna call Amy. Yeah, I'll pray for her. Marissa, okay.
Yeah.
And
Marissa
then
on the prayer list.
my dad, I was late getting in earlier, and those that were watching Rainey's, we were praying for my dad. Has been in the hospital all day long, and I just got a phone call right when I clicked to join in here tonight, and he was on his way home. And so
yeah.
Praise God.
He's doing better.
yeah, they sent him home. His blood pressure was through the roof, but his heart rate was on like in the 30s.
Well, that's really low,
Trying a
Dale.
different medication. I don't
Is
know.
he on? Did they put him on different meds, Dale?
Yeah.
That might be doing it.
I think nobody's told me for sure, but I think it has to do with how much chemo he's taken is really affecting his heart.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Angie knows about all that stuff. If you ever want to, I think Lisa may have her phone number. She can text her and whatever. That's what Angie's into. So
yeah, and no, it was the doctors releasing him, Lori. It wasn't his choice. But.
Well, guys, we've been on here for 2.5 hours, and I appreciate all you guys being here, and thank you for being on the panel and everything. And we'd like to thank all of our moderators who've been out there keeping us safe and everything, and dropping the links and just watching, because I'm telling you guys, if you don't have good mods, these things are almost impossible to do. Yes. I don't have this thing even set up for subscriber mode only. I mean, this thing was just whoever could come in.
Yeah.
And we've had actually a good one.
It's been a great life.
And
thank you for dropping the link. I appreciate it. And let me bust in the party late.
Hey, I decided to, every once in a while, a lot of people pin it at the top of the chat. Every once in a while, I kind of slide it in. I just kind of hide it to slide out there.
Yeah, because not being subscriber mode only, you could run a risk.
That way it helps. It really does. Because if you pin it at the top, you're going to get somebody. It's going to happen eventually over, a 3-hour live. You're going to have somebody that's going to want to come in that's not, probably who you need. Yeah. But if you just slide it in every once in a while, just kind of,
and just a little bit different.
Yeah.
It don't really even say it. You just kind of put it in there.
I don't even say it. Just put it in there.
Joseph.
Gingy, do you have a snack or a chocolate?
No, I'm gonna tan his eye.
I did, but she keeps throwing off the.
Look at Joey's comment. Second one from the bottom. Look at Joey's comment.
Did you read Paul's?
We need to put a reward out to find who and what scratched that table.
Yeah, Paul's. We love you guys and gals, even if someone scratches your tail. I love him. I said he stole my heart.
But thank you, Lori.
I will be trying to figure out who's or what scratched.
I mean,
anyway, I got one thing to say. God is good all the time.
Oh yeah, and something else, guys. On Monday night at 7 p.m. is Digging in the Word with Sisters, and guys, go over and check it out. Have you guys? Is Tony going to be on anymore again this week, or is he going to be on?
He's supposed to. Yeah.
We haven't got it confirmed though yet. Probably.
So, all right. So you don't want to miss that.
If you missed last week, go back and watch it. It was awesome.
Yes, it was. Guys, just that's coming up at 7:00. All the ladies, they stream it on their channels. I think they stream it on 9 Acres as well. So just check it out.
And I'm gonna put it here for y'all to see.
Farms, Not for Nothing Homestead, Nana 9 Acres, and 9 Acre Family Farms. I think that's the channels that stream that. So check it all out and everything. And
there's Christine's channel. If y'all don't have it right there, I just dropped the link for y'all on Monday night. Digging in the Word.
We love you, Lori, too.
And Dale, do you want to mention yours tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, it's Dale's devotional at 6:00 tomorrow night, Central Standard Time, because it's centrally located, so it's the
whatever.
Right time.
Whatever. I'm on the right side of the U.S. So you don't have to say about the right side of the Lord.
I'm going to say Oklahoma all red day. All red all day long.
You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait and, like usual, see noonish or just shortly after what the subject's going to be about, because I always wait on that. So
okay,
yeah.
And then Monday after the ladies, Nancy and I go live on Monday night at 8:30. Sometimes it may be only a half an hour, but her and I have kind of connected together, and she watches the chat for me, and I work on things that I'm working on.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And I started Tuesdays with Joy in the morning early. Anytime.
I've seen them.
What time?
It started in the morning. Anytime before 8:00. I'll do it between 6:30. Usually about 6:30. Sometimes it's sunrise, and sometimes it's with the horses. It just depends, I'll pop up, and usually Tuesdays with Joy is my brand new live day, and that's going to be in the morning, Tuesday morning. That would be Eastern Standard Time, between 6:00 and 8:00. I don't have a set plan or anything. I just flow with it. So,
Tony, when are you going to start doing a live?
Gosh
darn it.
Ginger, no. Believe me, I want to do them. And I just wish, like tonight, I mean, I don't know. There's so much grandkids.
Can't find it.
No pressure.
I don't know. If I did them, it would be this time of night.
Yeah.
And I want to do it. Believe me, I do. And actually, Angie's mentioned it up, and I said, all right, when do you want to do it? And she looks at me. So we're both on the same point. And the biggest thing is when she comes home, I enjoy being with her for an hour to 2 hours or whatever. I enjoy that. We both
do that, Tony.
I get it. Yep.
You enjoy spending time with your wife? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I do.
I like that. Your wife's pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're going to pop off here, and yes, salute to all the veterans.
Yes.
That's right, because Veterans Day is Monday. So, thank a veteran, and just for, thank them for all that they do to keep us safe and, that built this country. I mean, this is, we're only here.
We are. I mean,
thank you.
Y'all are big patriotic heartbeats.
Freedom.
Thank you all, veterans.
So, all right, guys, we're gonna end the stream, and thank you so much for being here. And
Thanks
we will
for putting up with us
see
and our
you
scraps.
again on Thursday at Homestead Hangout.
Don't worry,
in 2
you'll
weeks.
see him again. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Don't put the Gilliam.
Bye, guys.
Bye.